Today is April 20th of 2023. I am now logging Idubbbz at this point. It is getting annoying for me, but the reason that I'm doing this today is because I really feel there needs to be a conversation to be had, right? A lot of people from the commentary community are or were Idubbbz fans at one point. His content comps were pretty much cornerstones of the commentary community for a while. I know at one point people were kind of like, whatever. After a while, like the Rice Gum one and everything, I thought it was pretty good. But Ian's gone down a path that I cannot follow. And I have to talk about Ian because there's a lot of things we have to talk about with him. We also have some other things thrown into the stream today as well. Once we finish the H3 Idubbbz thing, so stick around for that as well, and we'll get it started for you guys. Welcome to another stream. Fuck, it is so dark. Dude, my ring light broke. I'm like really fucking pissed off today. I didn't realize how dark the camera was. Oh, that's fucking awful. Let's see here. Can I fix this? Can I actually like make this a little bit better? I fucking hate this shit so much. Hold on. All right, there we go. I just raised the brightness up. Whatever. Well, we'll have to deal. Welcome. God, it's so aggravating. I buy it like a $60 ring light attachment for the webcam that I use, and it keeps breaking. It's like a pain in my balls every single time. But anyways, this is like the third one I've gone through. I'm done buying these. I need to fucking start doing some stuff to to get some money for a new camera. This is ridiculous. Anyways, before we get into the H3 Idubbbz stuff, right, I want to talk about a few things. Well, one thing before we do that, because this just came out like a few hours ago, and I need to. This happened actually at 7:30 a.m. 7:39 a.m. I just saw it.
Why are you so dark? Goth narcock.
No, the ring light broke, JFA. Thank you. Just tape a flashlight to the top of the monitor. True, Shay. I could do that. I really could, but I don't want to. Before we get into the H3 Idubbbz stuff, I want to talk about this real quick. Daddy Tate decided to tweet out something that Twink Boy Sneako might be upset with. Any man who's afraid to professionally fight isn't allowed to discuss mindsets on the timeline. You know, maybe tell your boy, your Twink Boy Sneako to actually get in the ring then with Brandon Buckingham. Because he's afraid to professionally fight Brandon. He's professionally afraid to fight Brandon. And we've been talking about that for a while now. I just wanted to add that real quick because now the top G himself is saying Sneako's a little bitch and can't talk about mindsets anymore. So until he fights Brandon Buckingham, he is now a bitch. Point blank period. And I'm not going to change that. I won't change my position until he fights Brandon. That's just not a thing that's going to happen. I refuse to allow that concept to exist in my reality. Let's see here. Actually, I want to make sure that's there. There we go. Okay. So. Oh, God. This. I don't want to talk about this already. Okay. So let me give you some background. So I found out about this. Somebody somewhere told me about this. And I was like, there's no way this interview was like that bad, right? Like I don't A-log the H3 podcast as much as my channel tends to be, right? Like the occasional like H3 had a dumb take. H3 has a doxer working for him, shit like that, right? We've dealt with the Kliens before. It's no big deal. We've handled it before. And when I was told that this interview has had a lot of things in it that I would find funny, I didn't believe it until I got a clip sent to me. And I made a nice little edit for you guys. Too bad it wasn't enough to be the trailer. I had to make it longer, but I didn't feel like making a whole nother one. So I'll show it to you at the end. Where Anisa says something kind of interesting about the H3 subreddit, which I thought was hilarious. Because you know me. I hate the H3 subreddit. All you soy little bastards. All you wine mom little motherfuckers. I don't like any of you. So, this is the thing, right? Anisa and Idubbbz does a post interview with the H3 podcast. And I think it goes terribly. I think it goes terribly. There's a lot of good things in there, obviously. There's, I don't want to be a complete contrarian and be like, everything they say is complete dog shit. Like, maybe there's like one or two things that I'm like, yeah, okay, I could see that. But it kind of gets outweighed by a lot of the statements made by Anisa and Idubbbz. And there's actually a point where Idubbbz says that he wants to do another content cop. Now, before you get excited, like I thought about it, I have a guess who the content cop's going to be. I am very excited if I am correct on who the content cop is. Not who. Let's say a group. Let's change it from a person to a group. I think Idubbbz is going to do a content cop group. And I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of fun when it drops. We'll talk about that later. So Anisa and Idubbbz go live with H3H3, and they do a post-fight interview, talk about Creator Clash. And there's some funny moments in this. There's moments where Anisa talks about the H3 subreddit being a good thing for the world and that she reads it all the time. Then there's another point where Idubbbz kind of brushes past the controversial aspects of the Creator Clash. They talk about pirating. They talk about Beau Black's video without name-dropping Beau Black's. There's a lot of things that are super funny out of this interview. And the thing I found interesting is that when I'm watching this version, I don't know if it's like my autism or what, but there's moments where I hear things that they clipped out. What is it? There were things that they clipped out, right? And I can't tell if it's completely different or not because I watched it back a few times and I'm like, do I want to do the clip? Do I want to do the full live stream? I want to do the full. I want to do the full post-fight interview all the way through and through because there's a lot of things that they said that were very interesting. And I think we're going to have a little fun dissecting it. So let's get started.
Here's Ian and Anisa are with us. Sorry,
Hello.
guys. Sorry for being so tardy. I got lost in the show here. But
Yeah, understandable.
How are
We're
you
here
guys?
to talk about our woke liberal boxing event.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're already starting off strong by addressing that people got mad at the event for woke liberalism. What? What? I didn't see a lot of people really upset at that. Like, the small minority of weirdos that were like, oh, watching Ryan and Matt from Super Mega kiss each other for the national anthem was pretty gay! But no one cares. No one cares. Nobody in the world actually cares about that. So Idubbbz is already starting off strong by not addressing why people are actually upset with him about the Creator Clash 2. He starts off with, all the anti-gay people don't like me, which, good start, solid start. You're definitely not deflecting right here. This is going to be great. It's related to what Ethan was talking about before they came on. Oh, well, thank you, Naomi. I still think it's funny that that's the first thing that was said.
Your boxing event stand for LGBT, Ian and Anisa?
It does.
Oh.
Next year, we're going to be handing out pins.
That damn gay agenda. Dude, you look fucked up. How are you feeling?
Good.
Just start immediately. He doesn't go, man, how are you going? How's your face doing? He goes, nah, bro, you look fucked up. Amazing friendship right off the bat. I think that's great.
It's I'm a little less damaged than last year.
No, you're a lot less damaged.
Yeah, I'm a lot less damaged, she says.
Last year he looked like Goonies. Slot
Yeah.
from Goonies.
Yeah, last year my nose was like a lot more swollen. Now I just got these pretty little things.
Alex was pretty good. I mean, I didn't know what to expect from him, but I guess he's not bad, huh?
Yeah, he takes it very seriously. I think
It's almost like Alex decided to be a professional boxer and be strategic on things, and you decided to fight somebody who takes it super professionally. Maybe that's why you lost your second event, bro. Like, okay, so this is the thing. Is it funny that Idubbbz has lost both of his events? Yes. It's hysterical. But do I feel bad that he worked his ass off and got his ass beat 2 times in a row? Sure. I'll give him that much, I'll be like, you know what? I kind of feel bad. But I think it's funny regardless. I'm not gonna really feel bad about it. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, bro, that sucks.
Hundar was training a lot with him, and he was telling me like, yeah, I mean, he takes it seriously.
It's got to sting, Ellis.
Which is why we wanted the matchup. He's a really good competitor.
And I got to say, Myth, I don't know, he's like the scariest dude out there in my opinion.
Yeah, it's funny. You said we were watching AB talk about his fight yesterday, and you are correct that Myth and Nathan, like Myth and Dad, would be a mismatch for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nathan would kill him. Thank you for back.
Wait, what?
Myth would
No.
kill him.
No,
Myth would kill
no.
him. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. But well, first of all, congratulations. It was amazing. The arena stadium was freaking full. That was crazy.
It was. I'll give him that much. It was full. There was a lot of people there. I know some people who went personally, and they told me some things that Anisa and Idubbbz do not bring up during this event whatsoever. This conversation whatsoever. I'll just spoil it right off the bat. There was a point where Anisa comes on stage, and then there's another point. Apparently, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed or not, but there was a lot of people booing Anisa when she walked down. And a lot of people booing the Chris Ray-Gun fight. I wonder why people were booing that. I wonder why. I wonder why people were upset. You think he'll do a Creator Clash 3? Oh, he is. You're gonna see in the stream later during the interview that it's going to elaborate a little bit more on Creator Clash 3. But like, I wonder to not get derailed here. I wonder why people were booing Anisa. Is it because she's a strong, independent woman? No. Is it because she has an OnlyFans? No. Is it a bunch of just incels in the crowd who don't like a woman in charge? No. Maybe like a handful of those weirdos are hanging out in there. I wonder, chat, I wonder why. Let me ask the chat real quick. Why do you think people were potentially booing Anisa? And potentially booing Chris Ray-Gun? Yo, what's up, Froggy? Why do you think that? Why do you come on, chat? Why do you think that we're booing people? I'm curious what the chat has to say to this one. I wonder what was said. I wonder what tipped them off. Was it Froggy Fresh not being allowed to fight because of a joke that was so fucking retarded to remove him for an event involving the thing that you made public and that your husband said that people can look at and jerk off to and make jokes about, but now you guys backtrack that? Yeah, it might be that. It might just not be people who are mad in general. It might be, let me think. Oh, it might be because you removed somebody from a card after months of working out and training for a joke. That might be the reason why they were being booed. But Ian and Anisa do not bring that up at all throughout this entire interview. They don't bring up the fact of any of that. Now, I get why. They don't want to talk about the bad stuff. But hey, if you're going to make a potential content cop in your controversies and the people who push those controversies, maybe address that a little early on and say, you know what? Like, there were some people that were kind of like booing my wife. I didn't really like that. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Be a man, please, Ian. Stand up for yourself.
Easy.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. This year we had all the people in attendance with like wristbands, so there's like a cool little light effect out there in the audience.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and that changed depending on what was happening in the show. Yeah.
Also, Twerp did the opening song for Creator Clash. We have like a Creator Clash theme song.
Let's go.
I love it. So good.
So, do you guys have any idea how much money you guys raised this time?
Oh, the talk of money, Ethan. Damn, you just goes right into it. Now I know, charity event. It's all for charity. But I love that Ethan gets like right into it.
It's probably gonna be another 4 days until we have like all the official numbers because we extended pay-per-view for like a week this time. But we had very bad pirating issues this year with private discords. So
pirating issues. My God, it's not like every single fucking combat sport has that issue. I'm not going to say I did that. Now, I'm morally neutral on this. I donated to a charity. I donated to the Froggies charity. I didn't tell anyone, but I'm saying it now. I donated to that charity. So, like, I don't feel bad if by some chance somebody in a Discord somewhere that I'm not going to say who or what channel provided that that pay-per-view event to me. I'm not going to say who, but I appreciate you for allowing me to watch it. I'm a part of the group. I don't feel bad. I donated more than what the ticket cost to get into the event and for the pay-per-view. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I get it. I get it. It's a of course, Froggy. But like this is the thing that I find aggravating, right? Like people complain about pirating all the time. You're not going to stop it. No, JFA, you cannot say it because it might get their Discord flagged. I know you like to troll, but seriously, don't do that. This is the thing. What she's about to say, I don't believe. I don't believe it. I don't think I've ever heard of this in my entire life, and I want you guys to listen real quick.
Do you think that, so when people pirate it, I wonder, are you really losing revenue? I don't think those people would have paid for it otherwise. I'm just curious your thoughts, because I've always wondered that.
It's hard.
Yeah, I think you are losing a bit. I feel like it's part of the reason why I think a lot of people have like chosen to do things like this for free is just so they don't have to deal with like the consequences of it being pirated. Even though it's cheap, we try to make it as accessible as possible. But I think the pirating issue was,
Do you have any idea how many people were pirating it?
There was a couple of Discords. We're kind of getting reports back now, but there were a couple that had 30,000 people in the Discord.
I have never in my life heard of that. 30,000 people in a single Discord watching Creator Clash all at once. Or maybe like 30,000 people in a Discord and there's like 1,000 watching. That's where'd you get that number from? From a report? From a Discord report? What, do you have like spies running around different Discords seeing who's doing Creator Clash in Discords? I don't know. That's a little weird. Yeah, I don't think 30,000 people are going to be watching Creator Clash. They had good numbers. I can admit that, Quack. I'm not going to shit on the event. It was, it wasn't like better than number one. I'm going to say it was like super mid-tier because one of the cards that people were looking forward to, the larger creators, like all the people that actually had something invested into it, and the larger creators who knew Froggy was and would have promoted it even harder if Froggy stayed in, didn't. They were all like, they put their hands up and go, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to really endorse this shit. I hope their event goes well, but I don't want it to be bad later. Like that's how I'm looking at this.
New donation from Heezy.
Oh shit, Heezy with a direct dono. I got to read that out real quick. That would be rude of me not to. Let's see here. Heezy just bought a coffee. Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I always love me some coffee when I'm going on my little rants. My boy Myth kicked ass. True. Myth, I will admit, Myth beat the ever-living shit out of his opponent. And I have to admit, watching Harley get knocked out, that was just funny. That was like comedically funny. Rolling under the fucking ropes and falling on the commentator's table, that shit was hilarious. I died laughing when I saw that. I couldn't handle it. I was actually like crying laughing where I was watching it. Let's see here. I think this is Anisa and Ian setting up a story to cover the fact that a lot of money will not be going to charity. So they do address a point about Beau Black's video. And they actually go over Beau Black's video, but they don't name drop him. And they don't go into detail. And trust me, we're going to go into detail just to show Beau Black's side and get all sides of this.
Discord watching it. Yeah. So, is what it is.
What can you do about it though, even?
Not much. I mean, we had lawyers this year, but with private Discords, it's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's an impossible battle, honestly. But anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's see. AB, poor AB, like, I really thought he was kicking Dad's ass, and then I don't know what happened. It turns out I don't know what happened. I mean...
Well, I will say, when we were listening to...
AB got his shit rocked. Just say it. He got his shit rocked. He got hit so hard, it broke a rib. Can we just say it? Why are we pussyfooting around it? You got a shit rocked. Dad absolutely raped him in the middle of the ring. Can we just be honest? Like, why are we why are we dancing around the concept here? He was raped.
We talk about it on your last episode. Like, he was absolutely right. He was, I think, AB, you were saying, like, your punches were landing, and you were like, this is strange or whatever. It's like, yeah, that's kind of exactly why we thought it would be a really good and even matches, because Nathan is very forward and very in there, and a lot of the time his head is very available to punch.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a good matchup. I got unlucky, but I am curious to see how it would have went. But
You would have kicked his ass.
boxing.
Drink more milk. AB, drink more milk, my guy. He needs some milk.
Yeah, I will say that Nathan said to me after, like almost directly after, he said, I can't believe I did that to Matt last year. Like, I've never felt a real punch before, and AB made me realize how much I don't like that and how much that sucked. He was like, I've never been hit as hard as AB hit me.
Yeah, he told me that.
That's
He's never
good.
been hit so hard.
Yeah, no, you got him good, man. You were fucking him up. But that was good. I'll tell you the other fight, and we talked about this a bit, but the girls who fought, that chess girl, damn, they were crazy. Their endurance was nuts, man.
Yeah, I'm really proud of both of them. I think
He does need some milk.
Andrea was, she was up until I think maybe a month before was undecided on whether or not she wanted to wear headgear, and she decided last minute no headgear. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Props to her.
Now, Ian, at the end of the show, your opponent Alex graciously.
Okay, we're gonna get into this now. This conversation, I'm gonna just preface what's about to come next, because Ethan's gonna ask it in the dumbest fucking way possible. Ian cried on stage. He did. And I'll admit, it might have just been an overflow of emotions. Maybe the adrenaline wore off, whatever happened. I think the pressure got to him when people started to boo his fight. And I also think that the photo that I saw on Twitter that Rusty Cage put out of the guy holding Froggy Fresh did nothing wrong in front of Ian when he was walking in may or may not have contributed to some mental break towards the end of the fight after losing his event a second time. So I get it. Ian's like, I put this on for charity. I love what I do. There's no money involved. I don't care. But there's a part of me that believes that Ian definitely had bit of a little bit of a break. He let it slip a little. And is it okay for a man to cry? Yeah, it's okay for a man to cry. I'm not going to say it's not okay, but in this case, there wasn't really a need to do that. But hey, emotions are very volatile.
And full of emotion, started saying, "We need Ian to fight again." Now, at that moment, you started to cry, and I wasn't sure if it was because of the amount of stuff you've been through or because the thought of fighting again was that terrible.
What was Ian going through, Ethan? That's my question. What was Ian going through? Was it people criticizing him for removing somebody for no reason? Angry people that wanted one of the cards to stay active because they realized how stupid that reason to remove him was? Was that the shit he was getting? Why are you dancing around it? Why aren't you just saying, was it emotional because everyone was mad at you about the Froggy thing? Or what happened on Twitter? Or the removal of a fighter? You don't even have to say Froggy's name. You could have just been like, dude, did it get to you that everybody who didn't like your guys' decision to remove somebody for a stupid fucking reason happened? Why is Ethan dancing around it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I've definitely, I don't know. It's pretty rigorous to go through this year after year. I was kind of pissed at Wasabi for saying like, yeah, let's do it again.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro? You just like talk to me beforehand, damn.
Why are you mad that Wasabi wants Idubbbz to continue? Because he's 0-2 in his own event. His event is a well-organized event. I will give it that much. It's a well-organized event. There are creators that show up. I don't know a lot of them, but the ones I do know, I get excited to see them fight. Watching Harley get his ass kicked was the funniest shit on planet Earth to me. But why are you mad at that? Why are you mad at somebody trying to prop you up and give you props? Like, why does it have to be behind the scenes? Can it be something good? Can it be something that you could see as an opportunity to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get back into it. Why look at it as something negative? See, this is the issue, right, that I have with the whole Idubbbz situation, is that I don't have an issue with his wife's OnlyFans. I don't have an issue that Idubbbz changed necessarily. There's certain positions that I will talk about later. What I have an issue with, still to this day, is that he doesn't view himself in a positive light, and it's weird to me. Because how he came across early on was a very confident man, a very confident person. And I get people change, and maybe the confidence is lacking and all that stuff. I get it. But for me in particular, because I've gone through those ups and downs, right? I'm not as old as Ian, but I've gone through those ups and downs. But with Ian, there's something that is like getting to me, where I just can't wrap my head around why this guy doesn't see opportunity like that and go, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do better. Fuck it. I'm going to push forward. Like, he seems like that kind of guy from his videos back in the day, but not the guy now. And I think that's people's biggest issue, is that where's the confidence? Where's the guy that everybody thought was a confident, focused person? Where's the focus? Where's the confidence? That's the issue that everyone really has. Now that could be mired in, where's the it's the OnlyFans jokes. It's this, it's that, it's this. No, where's the confidence, dude? Where's your confidence? What the fuck?
Yeah, let's plan this out. No, it was extremely sweet, and I'm super glad he did that, because it does mean a lot to me. I think Alex and Deji sent me a voice message over
Super sweet.
and
Deji! Idubbbz, you do realize that Deji sued a creator because they didn't like the coverage that they were getting at the time. You know that, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to do a whole guilt by association gay shit, but like, Deji is like the last person to like listen to about literally anything involving life or boxing, to be honest. I don't, when Deji fights, I like fall asleep. I don't even care. I think Deji is a boring fucking fighter. And I don't like him for the reason that he sued Kavos. So there's a lot of reasons why I think Deji's cringe as shit. I just heard Deji's name and I was like, flashback. What the fuck?
Instagram along with Alex, and they were both like incredibly sweet and encouraging to like keep trying and push through. But I'm gonna fight again for sure.
You are.
I think my plan, is to just.
All right, chat. Bets. We're putting bets. Is Ian going 3-0? We're making a poll. 0-3. If he's going 0-3, we're going. I want to know. Do you think he's gonna lose again, or do you think he's gonna win again, or is he gonna win? I wanna know what you guys think, because that's kind of funny. Oh god, the YouTube player sucks so much ass, bro. It's horrible. It's like every time. It's like getting annoying now. I had this prepared and everything, and YouTube's just deciding to crash. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Do I have to start over again? Really? Is this happening right now? Are you joking? Are you actually joking? Chat, kill me. Absolutely kill me right now. Please, please, please kill me. Please kill me. Do it now. Do it now. Kill me, chat. Kill me. I don't even know if my stream's still up, if I'm being perfectly honest. I can't even tell. Like, everything's just like fucking spinning. Everything's spinning, and it's fucking annoying, and I hate it. I hate you, YouTube. Ever since the new CEO got in charge, everything's gotten worse. I'm becoming black-pilled. I'm becoming black-pilled. It's happening, guys. Reconnect my Ethernet? No, that's not what it is. Oh my god, please. Why? Okay, let's try this. All right, let's try that again. Blame it on the new guy? What new guy? I don't have a team. I don't have people that run my equipment. Everything fucking just sucks in my house. What is happening right now? Why is this happening? It's literally at 720p right now. Can I please get this? Like, why is this happening? The new CEO of YouTube is screwing me, boys. He saw me talking shit about... He saw me talking shit about their golden cash cow. Their golden cash cow, Ethan Klien. I'm getting screwed. This is happening right now. Really? 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 You're doing this? You're doing this right now? Let me see if I close some of these tabs. I don't want to close those tabs. Wait a minute. What's this one? Okay. Okay, that is not the video I want to show you guys yet. I want to show you that later because that's actually kind of funny. Let's try this. Please? Why is it doing this, bro? What is happening? What is this? Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. I feel like I'm having like an Augie technical service moment.
Yeah, is to just
there it is.
Take this next year off and and kind of, you know, help out some more.
It's still happening. The H3 subreddit is DDoSing me. The H3 subreddit is DDoSing me. Hold on. I'm going to see if I could download this. Because if I could download this, that would just be way better. I do not want 1080p. Please just make it quick. Make it quick. Gonna be 5 fucking minutes? Are you absolutely joking right now? 6 minutes? 5 minutes? Dude, nah. No shot. No shot. No shot. 4K download is gonna take that fucking long? Nah.
Fighters give someone like the main event slot because I
This is Tommy C levels of technical difficulty. I kind of see that, but it's pissing me off. Can this not do this right now? Like, actually? Maybe the furries I insulted are trying to DDoS me? Yeah, probably. The furries are coming to destroy my entire live stream, chat. They're coming to destroy everything.
Yeah, is to just take this next year off and kind of, you know, help out.
Oh my god, I literally can't play
some more
anything.
fighters, give someone like the main event slot.
Dude, there's something going on here. Like, I'm actually getting fucking, like, triggered right now. Like, I'm actually getting fucking annoyed. Like, I'm just straight up, like, go full social justice warrior kind of shit right now. I'm about to lose my mind. What is happening? Different browser? Yeah, let's try. Oh. Let me see here. It's Anisa, probably. Let me see here. Let me try this.
Slot.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use Chrome for this one. Try with incognito. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if this works. It's like actually annoying me. A different browser doesn't work. Perhaps something is updating the background, bottlenecking the PC. Yeah, probably. Let me take a look here. I apologize. Stream managers. I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna see if that works. Don't see anything on in the background. All right, let's try this. Let's see if this fixes it.
Because I think that's important, and I think there are a lot of people who are very deserving of it. You know, Myth has been like, you know, like you said, going hard. So
Yeah.
There we
Myth
go.
versus someone could be really good.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
really want Anthony Padilla and Odd Ones Out.
Anthony.
That would be a horrible fight. Anthony Padilla and Odd Ones out. Odd Ones would kill Anthony. Anthony's like a small little twink boy. He would just get his ass beat like 3 seconds in.
idea. That'd be fun. I'd like to watch him.
Yeah.
But you know, I will. I don't know, Ian. I feel like my opinion as a friend. Right?
What's your opinion,
You guys
Ethan?
put together this great event. Maybe just manage it because, like, you're just a normal dude, and like, I don't know that it's good. No, but I'm
Oh,
serious. I
you.
don't know if it's worth going out there and taking all these hits to the head.
How is this? Wait, what? Ian doesn't look like he wants to be there. So this is the thing about Ian, right? Like every time Ian does an interview, Ian obviously, and in my opinion, is a very awkward guy when it comes to like live streams and shit. I don't think I've ever seen Ian do live streams. You know what I mean? Like you have to be comfortable with people like constantly judging every single thing that you're fucking doing or saying on a live stream. He might just be uncomfortable of that, or he's uncomfortable by saying something that the audience will take away as like something more to shit on him. But it's very easy. And I'm gonna be honest, he doesn't really talk that much. It's just like Anisa just fucking going, like completing his sentences and shit. It's kind of cringe.
Like, I don't know, man, because like, you know, you saw how freaked out Joe Rogan was over the dad fight last year, the Abdullah Magada, or the
Yeah, but Joe Rogan's a
Pituitary
fucking pussy.
gland.
No, but we need to protect
Did Idubbbz just call Joe Rogan a pussy? You mean the guy that is like very well versed in MMA? Yeah, okay, sure. Joe Rogan's a pussy. No, I know he's probably joking, but like, nah, that ain't it, boy. That ain't it. Have you ever seen those fucking videos of Joe Rogan kicking shit? I'll literally show you. It's like the loudest shit on planet Earth. Holy shit. Do you not hear that? It sounds like a fucking gunshot. Like every time he kicks the goddamn bag, it sounds like an actual gunshot. Anyone who calls Joe Rogan a pussy does not know how much he can kick your ass. That's like literally the fact.
your pituitary gland,
Why
Ian.
does it lie?
No, dude, my pituitary gland is solid.
He's had zero brain issues. None.
Dude,
both
he's
times
getting
he was
punched
cleared
in
for
the head.
alcohol.
It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
it's not good for you.
No, listen, Alex was like, he was talking about in this like pre-fight interview, he's like, I'm athletic. I've done athletic things my whole life. I played on football teams. I ran. I did this and that. He named all these things. You know what I said? I played World of Warcraft. Right?
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You got the whole squad laughing, bro. You got the whole squad laughing. The whole squad is here enjoying their time, just fucking laughing their ass off at you saying I play World of Warcraft. Oh, God, that game is pure cancer. World of Warcraft. Evil. Evil. And I don't... Like, then why fight Alex? Like, what is the point of, like, going up against somebody that you know that you're gonna get your ass beat in? Like, maybe find somebody that's on, like, the same level as you. Not Alex Wasabi, a dude that's been training his ass off to beat the ever-living shit out of people. Maybe, just maybe, fight a guy that's going to be within your realm of what you can handle versus what you can't handle. And it's something tells me is Alex, even when I saw that announced, I was like, that's not going to be good. Like, everyone who's seen Alex fight knows it's not going to end well. But he chose the Alex Wasabi fight. For what? You could have picked anybody else that's within the range, but you chose Alex. I'm so confused why if you knew you were going to get your ass beat.
And there's a reason that I'm really good at soaking punches. It's because my head has just
Make sure to
been
like the stream,
resting
people.
for these past 30 years, right?
Yeah, you do
So-
take... Yeah.
Yeah, I've been storing up like a lot of brain usage, so I'm gonna use it.
We have a theory that your eyes are deep set, which is why you can take punches like so crazy. You really are like Homer Simpson in a way when he fought Mike Tyson.
Dude, I don't know how any of these people find this shit hilarious. I know comedy's subjective, but like, holy shit. I am laughing more at watching people on Fish Tank in a room doing nothing than I am listening to these people try and crack jokes. I would rather watch, what the fuck is her name? I would rather watch Josie stim out in the middle of a room for hours than like laugh at this shit. It's like unironically the most unfunny thing on planet Earth.
A bit better. No, you look really good out there. I mean, you fucked them up too. But that being said, Ian, you know,
Be sure to
that's my thought. I don't know. You know, I don't. You know,
that's sweet. I appreciate that. As a friend, that means a lot to me. Your concern.
And I would say the same thing to AB, but I don't think he's fighting again.
I'm out.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if it's too soon to announce this, but I'm gonna be fighting Salt Poppy next year at the Critter Clash 3.
Oh my God.
Salt Poppy's a little freakazoid, dude.
I'm
He'd
just
fuck you
kidding.
up.
I'm
Salt
kidding.
Poppy versus Dad is a fight I'd watch.
It'd be a
Don't
massacre.
put Dad through that. That's
Sprinkle the salt on his corpse.
Dude, I swear to God, the funniest shit on planet Earth if Keem got AB to fight Salt Poppy. Oh. That would be hilarious. Chat, think about that. AB fighting Salt Poppy would single-handedly be the funniest event of all time because AB would get destroyed. It wouldn't even be a fight. AB would like get hit once and he would just break instantly. There's no shot in hell that he would even have a chance against Salt Poppy. It's hysterical that was even like a joke to be floated in the first place.
Okay, but so you are fighting again. Okay.
Yeah.
What,
not
is that,
next year though.
is
You'll
that-
take a break.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Is that because Alex? Did he fuck up? Did he fuck you up? Be honest.
I mean,
Hey, Ian. Did Alex fuck you up? Like, be honest with me. You're my buddy here. There's 39,000 people watching. Did you get your ass beat in? Did you get your ass beat in, Ian? Did you? Did you get your ass beat in at your own event, Ian? Did you? Come on, man. Just be real with me. Did you get your fucking ass ripped apart? God. Ethan knows how to ask questions.
no worse than Big Dr. Mike did. I mean,
No, and the way he was like, one more fight.
oh, one more. Oh no, I was always gonna take another break. We've been grinding on this for 2 solid years, and I need to make some videos and start making money again. So
Maybe
Yeah.
Wait, start making money again. They've not been making money at all. Well, the thing is I'm not, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ian's entire channel, outside of like the interviews and stuff, are demonetized, right? Just based on like all the cursing back in the day and some of the content cops, edgy humor and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not making money on residual views, because a lot of the old fans that would go back and watch his stuff, they're probably getting turned off by him acting the way he's been acting and getting annoyed. So that might be, I don't know how they're not making any money. That's like weird to me. Maybe they're just sinking any money that they do get off of residuals and CPM into the event itself. Maybe that's why they have no money. And then Anisa still has the OnlyFans. So like I don't, where's their, are they not like doing something in like money wise, like to make any money whatsoever? Like what, are they broke? No, I don't think they're broke. That would be crazy. That doesn't make any sense because Ian was at the height of before the apocalypse. I don't know. I'm kind of speculating on how much he made, obviously, but it doesn't make sense why somebody would not be making any money whatsoever off of some kind of venture.
Explain why you cried, because I feel like people might be kind of curious.
Well,
about
yeah,
that.
I was gonna.
Yeah, why'd you cry, bro? Why'd you cry? Anissa's like, you gotta show that you're a man. What? Explain why you cried. Oh God, she has to come up to him and be like, hey, like, do you want to tell the audience why you cried? People are very curious why you cried. Like, Jesus Christ.
Get to that to the end there was a very emotional scene for a lot of us. They were interviewing you, and you seemed a little bit speechless, a little bit emotional. What was going through your head?
I mean, it's kind of weird and vague because it's like just a lot of different feelings. Obviously, one is like relief that this whole thing's over. Two, it's just been me, grinding really hard, not focusing on, I'm gonna be honest. I don't love boxing.
I wonder why. I wonder why, dude. I wonder why you don't like boxing. Let's just be honest here. I wonder why. I wonder why Ian doesn't like boxing, chat. It's because he's lost 2 times? Maybe I'm just being mean. Maybe I'm just being mean on that one, but like, I wonder why he doesn't like boxing. God damn it.
I find it to be very challenging and very difficult to do. And so it's not, when I go into the gym every day, it's like not therapeutic, or it hasn't been very therapeutic for me, or fun. There's moments, where it's like, oh, I'm doing well today. Awesome. But it's been very hard. So just like relief that it's over, stress from the event accumulating because we had, plenty of drama. And
what was the drama? What was the drama? I need to know what the drama is, because, a lot of the people in the H3 audience are so isolated in the world, and that subreddit is a cancer that needs to be cut out from the world. What's the drama, Ian? Can you explain the drama? What's the drama? What is it? What is it? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it, Ian. Like, why are they dancing around Froggy's name? Why are they dancing around it? It doesn't make any sense to me. And the reason why it doesn't make any sense to me is because it's over. It's over and done with. The event's over. Why not confront the allegations right here and now? Why not confront the drama right here and now? Why kind of like mire it as something that wasn't as significant as it was? Because it was pretty significant. Dance around because of legal actions, potentially. I necessarily don't believe that point, because at the current moment, from what I understand, it's like they're probably not going to take action, or they may. It really depends on like how the contract's written. Froggy probably could say more, but he's probably under lock and key, legally lock and key. Hello, Minxie. Hello, Minxie's people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't believe for a solid fucking instance, I'm being perfectly honest, I don't believe for a solid fucking instance that these people, that Ian isn't afraid. Like, why aren't you afraid to at least bring it up? Address one part of it. Be like, yeah, the situation with Froggy was unfortunate. I wish him the best, or I wish this was handled better, or something like that, right? Just like a mild acknowledgement is what everyone's kind of like looking for, and you're not giving that. You're not pushing that narrative forward. You're not pushing that to a point that it's like, oh, okay, we should 100% at least acknowledge a minor part of it. Afraid of a defamation suit? No, I don't think that would be a defamation suit. Because Ian and Anisa haven't said anything publicly about Froggy, right? It's all been like Harley and then that other girl, the blonde-haired girl that I wish lost but didn't lose. Those are the only two that were like really running defense for Creator Clash at the time, right? Like, if you remember correctly, I've done a couple streams on it. Those are the only two that were running significant defense for Creator Clash. Anisa and Idubbbz just shut up. They didn't say a goddamn word about it. That's why they haven't. I don't think that would correlate into a, what is it? I don't think that would correlate into a potential lawsuit if Ian's just like, yeah, it should have been handled better. King Corgi Gaming, how's it going? Good. We're analyzing for the people that just joined, if you're curious, we are analyzing an interview of Idubbbz post-Creator Clash, ignoring why people are mad at him. And he says they say some funny things in here, so we're breaking it up in between. I believe they're dancing around it because now this is all speculation on my end, naturally, and I'm going to preface this. I think they're dancing around it because they just don't want to deal with it anymore. And it's pretty obvious on that end that they just don't want to fucking deal with it. They don't want to deal with people that are going to be like really, really, really mad about this and like analyze the death. And that's what I'm doing, obviously, because I find this all hilarious to a point that a grown man can't speak on his own. A grown man has to hide behind certain language. A grown man can't acknowledge the situation at hand. They have to dance around it and be like, well, we can't really, we don't want to say Froggy's name, but like there was a drama, you know? It's not like it's not like a large amount of the internet and a large amount of the people that were potentially going to Creator Clash or were excited about Creator Clash got mad at them for what happened. So,
you know, just criticism and everything online. It's just like it all kind of builds up, and it's like, oh shit! Like at the end of this fight, a lot of that stress is now gone, or like fucking exiting my body in some, you know, in the form of tears.
I think also though the contrast between what you see online and like how people are acting in person watching you fight.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. I mean, the entire audience being as like, and Alex himself, everyone there working the event, they're real people, they're real human beings who are like being very enthusiastic and compassionate and supportive.
So are you saying that everybody who had legitimate criticisms of the event and you removing Froggy are not real people? Because naturally, even though this is all behind a screen, right? If I'm going to have a conversation with Idubbbz, I'm going to bring it up. I'm not going to be afraid to have that conversation. Be like, listen, we need to have a conversation. Why did you kick Froggy? What was the point of kicking somebody for something so incredibly small? So small that it didn't even register as an issue for like 99.9% of people that saw it for what it was. Why take the stance that you did? Why remove him from the card? Those are real questions. That's not just people screaming from the rooftops that are anti-SJW or anti-change of Ian or Ian's change of character. That's not all that it is. It's literally a lot of people who don't even know about you and Sam Hyde's issues talking about it and being like, hey, this is kind of stupid that this happened, right? Like, this is a joke. Why is he being removed for a fucking joke? That's what the major criticism was at the time. Why was he removed? What was the point of removing him? Why not put him back on the card? That's it. That's all it was. Yeah, you're going to have pockets of completely crazy people, but you can't lump all the crazy people's talking points into the rational people's talking points. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It looks like you're trying to avoid the criticism. That's what it looks like. Also, thank you for everybody showing up. Make sure you like the stream.
About the journey that I'm on and all these people are on. So it's like, it's just crazy feelings. I don't know.
There's so much love in general, just like from everyone. I think it's such a stark contrast from the online stuff.
Well,
according to people that I know inside the event, there were some people that were booing. So not everybody was just online. That is what I've heard from other people at the event. Now, again, I'm going based on hearsay. I can't sit here and say definitively that's what happened, but I trust the two people that told me what happened there. I trust those two people. I have no reason to not trust them. They're trustworthy people. And it's kind of crazy that there's this whole, like, yeah, the internet's the internet. What is it? The internet is the internet, right? And then real life is real life. There's always been that division line. But people's frustrations can leak into the real world and leak into the internet, and actual criticizable justifications to be upset at you too for what happened. I know people are going to sit back and go, well, they made a decision, too goddamn bad, get over it. I get that. But the issue still stands that there is no reason for him to be removed in the first place. It doesn't matter by their decision and you need to like deal with it. It's more on the lines of like, hey, what the fuck? Why did this even happen in the first place? There's been no explanation, nothing. It's just like whatever Froggy's told us and whatever fucking Harley was expounding on Twitter at the time. Ian asked for this experience and now has to live through it. I believe he will either make it on the other side or I'm not saying. I'm not reading
one
that. That's
comment you made that really stuck out to me was you said something like, "I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but thanks for your support." I thought it was a little bit sad that you felt the need to say that. And coming from me, I've been through this whole kind of thing of like fallen fans. You know what I mean?
Oh God, here we go. Here we go. The fallen fans conversation. I love this one. It's my favorite. This is the thing. Yes, you shed your audience as you go. It's just how it works. I've shed a lot of people that have watched me just solely for the quantum stuff. I've shed people solely for the Def Noodle stuff. It happens. You're going to have people that don't like you regardless. And there's always going to be detractors of you when you reach a certain level, right? I am not even remotely close to the level that Ethan or Ian are at, right? I can't even comprehend that. But in Ethan's case, and I'm using Ethan as like an actual focal point here because he is the archetype of what it means to be a fallen fan of Ethan. Like an actual like archetype of this. Ethan doesn't understand why people don't like him. He thinks his positions are something along the lines of, I'm going to go with this super nuclear take, and then when he gets backlash, immediately apologize. Instead of just sticking to the nuclear take or sticking to the situation and plowing through it like a grown adult. But the thing is that Ethan's too afraid to stick by his convictions, and that's why people fell off. Because your convictions, whether they change or not, the action of you not sticking by those convictions and by what you think is good, or you, Ethan in particular, people have an issue because you don't stand by what you say. That's why people have an issue with Idubbbz. Because if you grow and change, your convictions should, in my opinion, at least from what I'm seeing from other adults that are like actual put together people, their convictions grow stronger. Do their ideologies change? Yeah, but they still don't quiver and fear when they're on a public platform. You guys look weak because you're afraid of everything around you instead of just saying, go fuck yourselves. Which Ethan will try to attempt that, but he doesn't stick by it. Ever. He'll go like maybe a week or a month or 2 months and then drop it and say, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm really sorry, guys. Or he'll come across with a statement that is blatantly defamatory or have a situation like doxing on his podcast and they just don't talk about it again. Or they do like a half-assed apology on the situation. That's it, that's Ethan's issue. Ian's issue is a totally different thing. He is trying to escape his past. The word you're looking for is grifter. I want to say that, but like I consider a grifter like the quartering. I think Ethan's just, he's never had strong convictions. Like he had them in the beginning, and then once the Matt Haas thing ended and he became a YouTube legend, those convictions just went out the window. What I'm thinking with Ian is that he's just trying to escape his past, and there's nothing wrong with changing content. Nothing wrong with that. But when you try to sit back and say that all criticism is only negative, you've lost, especially if you're a commentary channel. That's what these two are doing. They're doing this thing where they will sit back and go, oh, well, all of our fans don't like us because we changed. Some. The rest, the rationale people, are sitting back going, hey, there are some things that you guys have been fucking up. Can we talk about that? I don't want to talk about it. You're just a part of the crazy people that fell off. No. We're trying to figure out what happened to you.
But it seemed like a lot of the motion was coming from this idea of, oh, I'm not everyone.
And if you're gonna make a career off of criticism, you can't bitch out when the criticism's being levied against you. Be a man. Stand up. Prove everybody wrong or apologize. Those are your two fucking options if you're in the realm of criticism, which is what Ian built his entire career off of.
One's cup of tea. Where before, you used to be kind of universally loved or at least respected. And now, in the same way I've experienced it, like because you've changed in any kind of way.
It's not changed in any kind of way. You see how they kind of like stand on that point? That's like, oh, because we've changed in any kind of way. That's not it. That's literally not the only thing. And you not understanding that is the frustrating part. Both of you not understanding that part annoys the shit out of me. It's not any kind of way. It's the way that you continue to fuck shit up or disown everybody who got you to where you were, or don't stand by your convictions, or have weak convictions to start with, and then you get found out. That's the problem. That's like the double-edged sword of doing commentary or social commentary as your start, right? That's the issue when you start. Once you get to a large platform and you are known for critiquing and criticizing, and Ethan still does this. Don't let Ethan fool you. This is not a comedy podcast. This is still commentary. It's still his videos, just in long form, and he doesn't have to edit jack shit. And he says crazier shit than he did in his videos, in my opinion. But Ethan gets mad when he gets criticized, and he doesn't like it. Ian is now in a position where he criticized people heavily. And now that he's being criticized, it's just fallen fans. It's people that don't like me anymore. It's people that saw me change. And they don't like my wife. No, dude, it's not just that. There is an air of you acting, in my opinion, I don't want to say above it all. I want to say that you feel like it's no longer your issue. You put your hands up and go, you know what? I did my part. I'm done. Fine. Whatever. Change your content. But when you get that criticism, don't be afraid. When you get criticism thrown at you, don't be afraid to tap back into that energy. Don't be afraid to tap back into the guy and to the person that was one of the best at criticizing. Don't be afraid to tap back into that, because it seems like you're afraid and people smell blood in the water. That's why people are shitting on you. Come on, dude.
They see you as like a traitor or something. I mean, that's hard.
It's not a traitor.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I guess I said that for pretty much everyone, you know, like I think, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of growing over the, you know, my career on YouTube. So it's been, it's been difficult. I've had to like face a lot of things. I've had to like face the audience that I've built. And it's interesting because I had like a viral moment on like Anthony Padilla's.
Oh God, the Anthony Padilla thing. Oh shit. Here we go, chat. Here we go. He's addressing the Anthony Padilla thing. Now, if you don't know the Anthony Padilla thing, let me actually pull that up. Idubbbz. Oh, hold on. God damn it. Idubbbz, Anthony Padilla.
I did not like the interactions that I had with fans. There were quite a few human beings that I interacted with that just sucked because I attracted a lot of people who sucked. Some people were very much like antisocial, weird, basement dwellers. You know, the one time a month that they come out of their cave and they run into me, their favorite YouTuber.
And what would they say? What would they do?
Things that I am certainly not going to repeat. I'm talking bad words.
Words that we only say by describing the first letter?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, man.
Okay. Now you look at that clip in isolation and you sit there and go, damn, that's a shitty fan interaction. But did you notice how Idubbbz says a lot of people were like that? Idubbbz, the majority of 7 million people that subscribe to your channel are not like that. I doubt every fan interaction you had was somebody dropping the N-bomb and the F-slur to you like you used to do in your videos. I doubt that was the majority of your shit. And the majority of your fans are not basement dwellers. This is why people that's why people got upset with you. It's not because the old audience turned on you. It's because you lumped them in all in one group and said, you know what? All of these people are like this because you had a handful of bad interactions. Again, speculation. I don't know you. I'm going based on the clips, and I'm going based on the information that you are stating. And you didn't like that. So now it's it's like facing my audience, my old audience, the entire audience that you cultivated because you had a couple of bad fan interactions where 99.9% of people, I want to say 99% of his audience probably wouldn't go up to him and drop slurs in front of him. Come on, dude. Come on.
Sit down interview where I was basically saying that, like, you know, I saw the fan base that I was cultivating, and I think a lot of people saw me say that as like a me disowning my former fan base, or like, you know, turning my back to them or whatever. And it's, for me, it was more like, no, I was disappointed that I you know, went as far as I did with things, and I'm aware that I'm the one who like cultivated that fan base, and it was just disappointing for me to make that realization in person with a lot of these fans that I would interact with. And you know, they were essentially holding up a mirror to me, and you know, that was tough to you know, realize.
So the cup of tea.
That's totally fine that you're like, damn, this fan interaction sucked. This dude said some really stupid, edgy shit to me. Man, that sucks. Yeah, okay, I can see that. But what's gonna come next is I'm very confused by. You're gonna hear this, and I'm gonna be, I'm gonna bring it up, and we're gonna ramble.
Tea thing was more you referencing people that you've hurt, rather than the people that you've left behind, as in like
yes,
people that you've hurt with your actions in the past.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm annoyed. Now I'm gonna be mad because this position doesn't make fucking sense to me. Chat, I need you to explain to me, JFA, no slurs in chat. Stop that. I will time you out, bitch. Nigeria, lol, nice. But listen, we're gonna have an actual conversation here. Okay, you didn't need to delete JFA writing Nigeria. I didn't really care about that. I thought he was going somewhere else. But listen, we need to have a quick conversation here. And I'm going to get kind of pissed off. What did Idubbbz do that was so dangerous and hurt people? What did he do? Explain it to me. Because I saw his position with Hassan, and I still think it's stupid. Like, what did he do? What did he do that was so damaging? I did fall for the JFA tower. He got me that. But chat, I really need you to explain to me, what did Idubbbz do that was so damaging and like hurt people? I'm like genuinely curious. Because it doesn't make any sense to me. Says words? Okay, let's break down the words thing. He said bad words. Words can't hurt you. Yeah, are some words over the top and you shouldn't use them? You can argue whether or not you should or shouldn't based on that, right? This is the thing, though. Idubbbz used to argue the context of, and I'm not even kidding you, it's going to blow your mind. He used to argue the context for the use of slurs and it takes power away from the slurs if you use them within the right context and not use them through malicious hate or malice. How is that hurting anybody? Where he explains why he thinks it's okay to do that, or why there's a position of you could say these words and take the power away from them. I don't see the issue with that. Now, normally, I'm not the one that's going to be like saying that shit, right? I'm not the one that's going to be actively saying it all the fucking time. But do I see where people come with the libertarian talking points of like, well, words won't hurt you, so who the fuck cares? Yeah, I kind of agree with that point. Who cares? It's a word. Like, there's a lot of history with certain words, but that doesn't mean that you physically hurt somebody or that you hurt someone's feelings saying that. Everyone knew it's within the context of you joking. So what the fuck is hurting people? The only other thing I can think of is the bad unboxing and the content cops. All right, let's break down the content cops. What did Content Cop really, really do at the end of the day? Made fun of people that Ian thought were shitty. Leafy, Tana, Jinx, the Fine Bros, the King of Muck, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, Joey Eats, or the guy that eats food in his fucking car, Rice Gum, Keemstar, Like, what harm did that necessarily do? He broke Leafy? I don't think he really did. I'll be honest. Joey's World Tour, yeah, that guy. I think he just made hypercritical commentary videos by using his own form of comedy to build that up and to levy legitimate criticism and joking criticism. That doesn't ruin anything. It doesn't hurt anybody. If it hurts them, that's because their own hypocrisies and issues were shown to be shown to the world and to be digested in an entertaining video. That's all it is. How is that actually harmful? There's an argument that could be made that the audience would get riled up and send harassment over, but you can't control that. That you can't blame yourself for that. You could say to your fucking dead in the face, blue in the face, that you do not want somebody harassed, but there will be one asshole that will go out of his way to harass that other person, no matter what the fuck you do. So you can't feel guilty if that happens. Bad unboxing, not that big of a deal. What was the other thing? Fuck. Why can't I think of the other series right now? Kickstarter crap. What's the worst Kickstarter crap did? You found shitty products and shitty things that were scams on Kickstarter that people were sending money to, and you called them out and made fun of them. How is that damaging? I'm really trying to understand that point. How is that damaging? How is that hurting people in the past? I don't understand how you hurt people. It's just words. And you used it within the context of joking. You weren't going out and calling black people that word directly to their face because it was coming from a place of hate. I don't understand why that's an issue.
Well, yeah, I feel you're getting shit like from reactionaries, and I feel you're also getting shit from people who are like looking at some of your older content that's, you know, it was made then to be shocking and super offensive. And again, you're like a real person. I had the same thing. I cultivated a similar audience, and there was a moment in my career, in my life, when I looked at the people who were like retweeting me, who was commenting the comments, and I said, these fucking people do not represent me at all. These people suck. Like, these are gross, ugly people. I frankly like.
Which is fine that you could turn around and say, I don't want to, you know, I'm not a fan of the crazies in my audience. But assuming that everybody is a crazy in your audience, assuming that everybody is the extreme in your audience, because you have a massive platform, I necessarily don't see that. I don't see the need to like say that everybody's that way or like the majority of your fan base is that way, because that's not really it. You know that out of 2.8 million people, there are obviously going to be a vocal minority you pay attention to. So what they just admitted right here is that the two of them read all of the comments that they didn't like or hate comments or crazy comments, and then were like, oh shit, these people are all crazy. And Ethan's audience now fucking sucks. I don't get why Ethan thinks his audience is like a good audience. They are the most toxic audience on the platform. That's not me being like hyperbolic. Take a peruse through the H3 subreddit sometime, and I will tell you right now that that place is fucking deranged. I'm even going to show you some things I found in there today.
I don't think I can continue doing this with these kinds of people. And I know exactly what you've been going through, you know, and it's hard. It's hard, yeah. But honestly, you know, you get through it. You just be true to yourself. And
well, I can see that just looking at your chat. Your chat is like the fucking digital equivalent of that arena the other night. I'm like, all right.
I'm not gonna lie, Ethan. I go to your subreddit all the time for like a break from the insanity. It's like the only sane place on the internet, I swear to God.
No, Anisa. Okay, listen. I was trying to be nice to you here, Anisa. I was trying not to shit on you during this. I was trying to focus in on your husband and explain why people have an issue with him. And maybe, just maybe, he needs to take an introspective look into his own life? Maybe. That's what I was hoping for. But now we're here. We're here to my favorite part. Oh, God. I really tried. Chat, I really tried. I really tried. Guys, I tried. I really tried. I really tried. I tried. I swear, I tried. Did you not see me, like, going into depth about Idubbbz' stuff and why people have an issue with him and maybe he should take an introspective look? Like, did you not see that? I feel like I tried my hardest. I really did. But now we're going to start making fun of Anisa. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Let's go over the H3 subreddit real quick, guys. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. First, let's take a quick peek at this. Boop. Let's take a quick peek here. Right here, I heard about this. This is how I heard about the this is how I heard about the whole live stream, and I made you guys a quick edit. I hope you enjoy this, chat. I hope you do. I put a lot of work into this. I'll even read my tweet out. Stop it. Get some help. Thousands of people use the H3 subreddit, and it needs to end. Look at this addicted couple who have been affected by it. Enjoy.
I'm not gonna lie, Ethan. I go to your subreddit all the time for like a break from the insanity. It's like the only sane place on the internet. I swear to God. I'm not gonna.
I have a PSA to the chat. If you didn't read it, if you need a second, chat. If you need a second, you can read this. H3 Reddit is a hard drug and a terrible place. If a loved one uses it, please stop them. Anisa, you are not okay. I really believe that the H3 subreddit is worse than heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, and bath salts all rolled into one. You can't fucking prove to me otherwise. I refuse to see the data. I will not look at it. I will tell you you're crazy and these screenshots are fake. You cannot prove to me that this website does not overanalyze people to the point of exhaustion, make shit up about people, play little keyboard warrior bullshit, and then try to like white knight for people that don't want them to white knight for them. Like, I'm not even joking. At one point, this Reddit thought that I was some sort of like helpless pleb working for Keem, and they were like, he's bullying this child. I literally saw an H3 post that was like, they're bullying this kid. They're bullying him. Oh, he's a child. He's a child. Oh, Keemstar is such a mean person. I had to put out a YouTube short to tell them to go fuck themselves. I'm a grown-ass man, bitch. I was in a weird situation where I was brand new to everything. Yeah. Was Keem fucking hard on me? Sure. And I actually thank him for that to this day now. But you? The H3 subreddit? The place that people got information incorrect and then Olivia read it out loud on stream to dox the wrong guy? Yeah, fuck you guys. The people, the people, I'm not even joking, the people that unironically criticize frenemies subreddit, the ones that talk about how horrible Trishyland was, and the subreddit Trishyland, by the way, is a subreddit that kept saying that they hope Trisha Paytas' child dies in a miscarriage. Did you know that a lot of your fans, a lot of people from the H3 subreddit were on there? Don't worry, I cross-referenced all the stuff. I can guarantee you that there was a lot of H3 fans in there and anti-Trisha stans. So please, your subreddit is cancer. It's garbage. It's human trash. Let's read how they psychoanalyze why people don't like Anisa. This is my favorite post I found today. And I blame Nicholas DiOrio for posts like these because now they're theory crafting everywhere, and it's actually hilarious. Let's read this over real quick, chat. How Anisa is viewed by a lot of guys. I was thinking about this recently. I'm a guy to preface, so then why the fuck are you talking, bitch? I used to not really be into Idubbbz content at all back in the day. He was very edgelord-ish. Oh my god. So then did you not like Filthy Frank either? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Everything in 2016 was edgelord-ish. even Ethan, the late Israel days, Ethan was saying some wild shit too back then. So how is Idubbbz too edgelordish for you? What the fuck? I've always been an H3 fan since the late Israel days, and I think it was always apparent that Ethan definitely was a more progressive guy due to certain things he would throw in there. Oh, God, kill me. I did love the Ian and Ethan colorblind video, though, but most people love that. Cool. So, here's how I think these weird, upset reactionaries view Anisa. They're talking about you guys. They're talking about you, all of you in the chat, myself included. They're talking about all of us. Apparently, we're all reactionaries instead of people with like legitimate criticism to be levied against these two people. But sure, apparently we're reactionaries, guys. Let's see what they have to say about us. They see her as a Courtney Love / Yoko Ono type of personality. The negative stereotypes of that. Wait, are there any positive stereotypes of Courtney Love or Yoko Ono? Are there any like positive traits to Yoko Ono? I'm pretty sure Yoko Ono ruined the fucking Beatles. Have you heard her music? Have you heard Yoko Ono's music, chat? I can't play it because I'll probably get copyright striked, but I highly recommend you look up a song called Warzone by Yoko Ono. I swear to you, it is the worst fucking song that you have ever heard in your entire life. And if you enjoy it, you are broken on the inside. Your parents never loved you. You're all going to die. I'm like not even joking. I'm not being hyperbolic or anything. I'm not being hyperbolic. Listen to that song on YouTube and you will want to kill yourself. Let's get turned. Yes, it's worse than Every Day, bro. Literally any song that you think is, if you're going to say, wow, is it worse than this? Is it worse than this? Is it worse than this? Yes, it's worse than literally fucking everything. Let's see here. They think that Idubbbz has been corrupted by a woman. What? Corrupted by a woman? Dude, who cares about the woman part? It's just... My issue with Anisa, right, is that she and Ian have done the same thing where it's like, yeah, she used to have thicker skin and now she doesn't have fucking thicker skin. It's like ridiculous. Her skin became thinner as she got older, which I can't believe that shit. They think if she was never in the picture, then Ian would have always stayed the same and would be. I don't know. Saying the N-word still? That's not... Okay, I hate... that this whole criticism thing, the criticism towards people that are criticizing Ethan is like, well, you're just mad he doesn't say slurs anymore. No. That you're taking the dumb man's approach to this argument. If you're just mad that Ian doesn't say slurs anymore, you're taking the dumb man's approach. It's not about the slurs. It really isn't. Who gives a shit? This is dumb people talk. These are stupid people, chat, that we're observing them like fish in the wild, you know, like not even fish in the wild. You know how you go to the aquarium and you tap on the glass and you see like this retarded fish just swim by and you're like, damn, that one's got Down syndrome. That's what we're doing for this subreddit right now because it's ridiculous. It's not about the slurs. No one cares. No one cares about that in the context of criticizing Idubbbz. Except for, like, the super edgy people. Like, nobody cares. I don't know what their dream is. Maybe it'd be a man with conviction and balls. That is a start. But in reality, I think it's easier to understand from a woman's point of view, I'm sure. Anisa is just a very strong woman in every sense. Total inaccuracies, starting off with that sentence. She is not a strong woman. She's probably strong in different facets, but dealing with the internet, she ain't strong. She ain't strong. Dealing with criticism. You think married to the content cop and being one of the more successful Twitch streamers that has dealt with horrible fucking trolls would have thicker skin? But I guess not. I guess the skin just goes away. It's the insecurity. There's an insecurity still there. So, what the fuck are you talking about? Strong woman? I don't really see that. They think if she was never, where was it? in every sense. Not in every sense, wrong. I think that scares a lot of men due to insecurities. Guys. We're all insecure. Guys, we're all just insecure. That's the issue. It's us. We're the worst. We're the wrong people. We're the worst people on planet Earth. We're pieces of shit. Oh God, I knew it. I'm just insecure. I don't like Anisa because I am insecure. Are you fucking joking? I have dated women that are way fucking mentally stronger than Anisa and have a lot more confidence. Those women changed my life. They used to talk shit back. I loved it. I love a woman that could talk shit back. I love it. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. But the guy who wrote this calls himself a male feminist. Yeah, true. He's probably like that beta male that he's like friends with all the girls because he's trying to sleep with them, but they all friend zone him. And he's like, man, I can't sleep with any girls. I'm like the perfect male feminist, you know? Like I'm the best at this. All men are evil. Don't listen to them. Come to me and cry on my shoulders so there's a chance I can sleep with you. That's what like these male feminist types fucking do. It's so pathetic. It's like it's like beta male energy shit. It actually like frustrates me. Let's see here. Hold on, I saw something in chat that caught my eye. Where is it? Could have swore I saw it. Oh, Love and Lemons. If not being able to take criticism jokes makes you a strong woman, then I guess it must make me weak. If not being able... Damn. I laugh when men claim themselves feminists. Yeah, I do too. Like, just support women. You don't need a title. Just be like, yeah, me and you, we're on the same level here. We both exist. We're both human beings. Flesh and blood. You can talk. I can talk. You can go to work. I can go to work. Like, that's it. Support. Just be a good person to women. Like, don't treat them like shit. That's really it. Just don't treat them like shit. Like, that's really it. Let's see here. Sometimes, not even insecurities, but just what they're supposed to do. The mentality, if the man is the head of things, is sometimes, then something... Wait, what? The mentality, if the man is the head of things, then something is wrong. This is a very instilled concept at a young age for a lot of men, if not most. Okay, so now he's just going into the Andrew Tate, like, defense points, being like, whoa, all these people just think men need to be in charge. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody's been saying that. I haven't, at least. I haven't been saying that. I'm just saying the partnership might not be that great because at one point she was bitching about Ian in her OnlyFans chats and saying all this crazy shit about him. Maybe it's just not the best relationship, but you don't know anything about that, do you? You're just speaking out of your ass, Redditor. Let's see here. A very instilled concept at a young age for a lot of men, if not most. All I know is that Ian has become much more interesting and compelling person since they started their relationship. I think he sincerely needed someone like her. A lot of men do. A lot of men do not need a partner, if you're gay or straight, that are going to push their insecurities onto you and their ideologies onto you. You should both be able to stay independent people, yet at the same time work together as a team. That's at least how I look at a relationship, but I guess I'm a fucking loser that doesn't know anything about that. Let's see here. But they just can't let themselves openly admit that. I feel like I see myself in him in a sense. Oh, so you see a cuck. If it weren't for the stronger, more vocal woman in my life, I'd probably be much different person. Oh, sweet fucking God. This guy is not getting laid by any of these girls that he hangs out with. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you this guy's dick has been dry since the day he was born. I'll end it there. But I just want some of you to understand where the roots are for some of these guys. Oh, God, kill me. I can't read this fucking dog shit anymore. This guy's retarded. Oh God, I don't want to read that either. I want to keep going on the fucking interview. Oh God, that was cancer. But like, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? The H3 subreddit is not the place that you should go to get away from it all. Please, God, they're theory crafting so much retard shit.
God.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Wow, that's
That's a new
Compared
one.
to what
for
I
sure.
see, you should see what my Twitter looks like, because at least like the people that are having a discussion rather than just, I don't know.
Well, Twitter's a fucking nightmare, dude, because
Anisa just admits that she can't handle criticism outside of people just being in a echo chamber bubble. So again, shows a level of not being able to handle criticism, which something tells me that leaked over to Ian. Again, I might be wrong. Maybe he's going to be able to take the criticism head on and be able to do it pretty well during the content cop. Maybe. I'm going to give you a guess about who the content cop's about, and I think it's going to be a funny conversation. And if I'm right, I'm buying myself like a $100 bottle of whiskey. I think that they just got so papered thin in their fucking later days. Like, they're just afraid of everything. Like, yeah, you can have a platform and still do the shit that you want to do, but they're like afraid. Like, that's the issue. The guy that was seen to not be afraid is afraid, and you can smell the blood in the water. And his girlfriend, wife, is the most scared person out of the two. It's obvious now.
it's
Yeah.
like
There's a rat
Twitter's just being taken over, honestly, by reactionary freaks. Like, I don't spend almost any time on Twitter anymore.
Wait a minute. Like, Twitter hasn't always been full of reactionary freaks before Elon took over? Are you fucking joking? Did Ethan just say that it's being taken over by reactionary freaks when reactionary freaks have always been the issue on Twitter? Is it because it's not the reactionary freaks that you like? Is that what it is, guys? Is it because the reactionary freaks that are on Twitter aren't the ones that you like? Huh? It kind of comes across that way. You're pretending like that Twitter hasn't always been a reactionary freak shithole already. Now it's just amplified by like 50 because everybody's now on the platform again.
It's just a fucking nightmare there, dude. But we do have
Hi,
a great
Riddy.
audience, I agree. And I've
Yeah.
been real fortunate enough to kind of, through all that of changing and growing and learning, to have cultivated an audience that knows about my history and knows about my flaws and kind of accepts me for who I am.
No, they don't. Your whole audience has eaten you alive more times than I can count, Ethan. Your audience eats you. You have to walk on eggshells, Ethan. I see it. I watch sometimes, and I'm telling you right now, bro, you are terrified of your audience. Your audience is a scary fucking group of people. I'm more afraid of your audience now than any other audience on the platform. I'm not even joking. And I have dealt with some weird motherfuckers. I've dealt with people that are the worst of the fucking worst. And your audience scares me the most. And that's not, again, me being hyperbolic. That's me literally being honest with you guys. I am horrified of the H3 audience.
And everything. So that I don't know. For me, that's all I could ask for. I think that's amazing. And I see you going down the same road.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I don't know. It's inspiring to, to
Dude, that was so funny. Hannah's right. I do remember where H3 called Nick Diorio fat, which is calling the kettle black. And and his audience was like, Ethan, you're being fat phobic. What's wrong with you? You're calling someone fat? How could you? And he's like, yeah, my audience doesn't care. Like, they know me from my past jokes, and they understand me. Yeah, no, they don't. You made a fat joke against another fat guy, and they almost ate you alive. The fuck you talking about? What kind of crack are you smoking, Ethan? You are out of your fucking mind if you think that your audience gets you. They're crazy. They're all XT channel people, and they're insane. Point blank, period.
see you and the whole crew, build.
And it's not just like a small sect of the audience too, because I know I just went on a whole rant about like it's not all of the audience criticizing Idubbbz and everything, but with Ethan, there's something about his fan base that is really reactionary. If anything is against Ethan, they will go hard. If they don't like somebody, they will go hard. like to an almost unhealthy degree. Like maybe Idubbbz was seeing that, and I'll give that the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Idubbbz was seeing that in his own audience, but on the other end of the political spectrum, I guess. But Ethan's fan base, a good amount of them are actually like crazy people. Like they will find information. I found doxes on the H3 subreddit at one point before they shut down before they beefed up the moderation. Thank God that they did.
Such a nice community. I look forward to doing that for myself in the future.
Well, I mean, dude, the creator clash thing is pretty epic, though. I wouldn't discount that.
Yeah. No, true. It's just I get it once a year. I'm like, oh, sick.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Well, here's a comment from Bougie. Idubbbz was a huge part of my teenage years. If people actually stuck around with him, you'd see Ian. If people actually stuck around with him, you'd see Ian grew and matured as well as we all do. Ian saved my life.
Dude, we've all been watching Ian for years, even through his squirrel arc. Everyone has been paying attention to what Idubbbz has been doing for a pretty decent amount of time. So don't pretend like nobody hasn't noticed.
Life.
Oh,
Do you believe that? Question that sometimes when they say it to me.
No, I will say one of the fighters that we had on the card made both of us cry in public. We weren't expecting. They gave us both cards, and the cards were very heartfelt, and we decided to read them in public, which was like a huge mistake. But I believe when people say that, they mean it.
I have a hard time accepting something that big. It's like, come on, I did not save your life.
You're a part of probably a lot of things accumulative that gave them some relief when they needed relief.
That I'll buy. That's kind of my whole mission statement. What I do when we set out to do this podcast, I had a vision to do it 5 days a week as a companion. Something.
Oh yeah, I just remembered something. I don't know. Yeah, no, it played for JFA, but I want to do a reminder to you guys. TTS for Super Chat still works, so you guys can bombard me with stupid shit, or you guys can make points in there. It'll make me read it out if I miss your chat. You're more than welcome to do that. Members, make sure you also re-up your memberships if you've been gifted them. They really help out the channel. Sorry.
To get people through the
Didn't
week,
mean to do that, but
to keep them company.
Reminder.
These are the kind of shows that I listen to that I love. So but yeah, I accept that. We'll get you through the week, but save your life. I mean, come on.
I think I've gotten that's one thing I've changed a lot with over the years, is not realizing that when people say things like that, they don't mean it literally oftentimes.
Okay.
They're being very passionate.
You saved my life.
Yeah.
Let's do a poll. How many people in chat's lives have I saved? Because according to this chat, I'm basically like Schindler, and you guys are all my little Jewish refugees.
I think
I'm surprised his audience didn't eat him alive for that one.
a lot of people actually mean it. They go through a lot of stuff. Some people, they just want to have that like community, people that they can rely to listen to every day so they don't feel alone.
I guess there's a cynical part of me that is just unable to accept that high level of praise.
These glasses have changed my life.
You saved me from the streets of Detroit.
That I'll believe. Yeah, you owe me everything. Well, 65% of the audience says I've saved their life. So when is my sainthood? When is my sainthood being announced by the Pope? Yeah, but so yeah, you mentioned you got to start earning money again. Are you guys not earning anything right now?
No.
Oh God, this is such an awkward fucking question, Ethan. Why ask them about their financials to the entire world? Aren't they your friends, bro? Why are you bringing up their financials? Imagine if I had a large fan base and one of my friends called in and I was like, "Hey, bro, how broke are you?" He didn't say it exactly like that, but he's like, "Hey, well, you guys aren't earning money. How come you're not earning any money?" What the fuck? That's so awkward, dude. That's the most awkward question you could ask.
Oh boy.
We have not earned money for the past 2 years, which makes taxes very easy.
That's good.
Nice.
We love that. Easy taxes.
They haven't earned any money in 2 fucking years.
I
actually feel bad for them.
I like looking at the bright side of things. So what's your plan? Just get back to work on the Idubbbz channel?
Yeah, doing that. There's a lot of other side projects that I've been abandoning as well. Me and my business partner Justin, we got to start working on Pocket Squirrel, our video game.
I remember you telling me about that years ago. Is that still in production?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the re-up. Appreciate that, Isaac. Ian looks like he's about to cry. That might just be the bags under his eyes, bro.
Yeah, we're grinding. We're grinding away very slowly on it.
Did it ever stop production, or it's been in production steadily?
It's been in production steadily. We'll take 9-month-long breaks. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's not super steady.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
The guy who's making the game. I mean, he's very good at what he does, and he keeps changing it. We have one thing that we like, and then he goes, no, it's got to be this. And I mean, we kind of let him do it because he made a game that came out of nowhere and made him a millionaire. So we're kind of just.
Oh, he actually made a successful game
Yeah.
in between.
Oh yeah, hold on. I want to skip ahead of this. It's a project about a video game. They talk about Katana Zero.
Well, that's exciting. I mean, shit. Now that he has some credentials, people.
We'll let Justin know.
That's awesome.
Oh, here's a nice comment though. It says Ian didn't save my life, but he definitely helped me grow into a better person. I wish I could give. There was more I could do to give more thanks.
I love that.
Do you want to drop your PayPal?
But dude, think about that. Think about that real quick, right? Think about that. You changed my life, dude. You made me a better person. That person was probably an old fan that has been following Ian for years, and he saw the growth, and that's okay. That's good. But he started off watching that other stuff. Does that mean that he's going to walk up to Idubbbz and drop the N-bomb at one point in his life again? No. It's not all the fans in your case, Ian. Because a lot of people that were fans of yours love the content cops and love the bad unboxing and loved the Kickstarter crap for the boundaries that it pushed. It's not like those people were going out and committing those leaps of boundaries and breaking down those walls. They weren't necessarily doing that, or at least all of them. So I'm happy that guy's happy with Ian, but like I feel like Ian just like he's just defeated by his own audience, man.
They asked. Handout. I wonder if you guys can like sell Creator Clash almost and get a payday that way.
Oh God, Ethan immediately starts to go money.
We've been offered
Already?
Yeah, by Fox.
Fox?
Wow.
Yeah.
Chris, I have bad news. Tipster has now become Mexican Deaf Noodles. Wait, what? What? What is that sentence? What does that even mean? What do you mean that Tipster's become Mexican Deaf Noodles? Is that like a troll, or like did he do something? I don't know what's happening right now. That's so ridiculous. What is that statement, bro? I had subscribed after the doxing. It was just too much. Didn't want it long and forgot on sub, but the doxing thing was too much. Yeah, I get it. The way Anisa is glowing is because she sucked the life out of Ian. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
We said no.
Was it 7 figures?
How much was
I think
it?
so. Yeah, 7 figures.
Like low 7 figures. Can you
Yeah,
tell me the
I think so.
number?
A few of them.
I mean,
I'm not dunking on Tippy. I was just confused what that statement meant. I was like, what?
I don't know what it was specifically. It didn't come directly to us. It came to one of our business partners, but we said no, and we're never going to do anything like that just because it's too special.
It loses its soul.
You guys do need to be making money though. You understand that, right?
God, Ian's so fucking money focused. It's disgusting. CODs with the re-up for 8 months. What a fucking giga, Chad. Make sure you guys re-up that shit. Let's see here. Off topic. The actor for Saint 14 just passed away. Wait, what? First Lance Riddick, and now the actor for Saint 14 died, bro. Rip. Hard fucking rip. Hard rip. That actually sucks. Damn it, CODs. Thank you for the re-membership. Thank you for the re-up. It's such sad fucking news. Why? It's so depressing. Oh no.
I don't know. According to a couple of YouTubers, we're pocketing $1.7 million. So.
Ooh. What's the calculus on that one?
Well,
Oh! Did you guys hear that? Thank you for the gifted membership, Pigeon. Did you guys hear that? I'll play that back for you. Tipster raid? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, tipsters? What's up, tip people? What's up, tip people? Dude, this is where I get annoyed by Anisa, like right here. This is where I get really pissed off by Anisa. It's gonna push me over the boundary. Hello, tipster people. Hello, tipster people. Tipster W. Thank you for the raid, brother. But like this, I'm actually going to get a little frustrated with this. I'm actually gonna get a little frustrated. Just a little bit. Just tiny bit frustrated, guys. So right now, Anisa is trying to go off and say that somebody said that the organizers are, what is it? The organizers are pocketing the money. I want you guys to listen to that one more time.
To be making money though. You understand that, right?
I don't know. According to a couple of YouTubers, we're pocketing $1.7 million. So.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. So it's you guys pocketing 1.7 million. Okay, sure. Let's take a look at what Beau Black's actually said. Funny enough, I have Beau Black's tweet and his video to pull up for you guys. It's almost like I have receipts for things because Ethan doesn't do good research. Let's see here. Tipster rating coming. I thought you guys already rated. Damn. But like this is so let's go over Beau Black's response to Anisa and then we'll go over the section of his video where he's talking about it. LOL, Anisa said on H3 Podcast that I claimed in my video that they pocketed 1.7 million and spent 100K on productions for Creator Clash 2. Nope. I very roughly estimated that 200K was spent on Creator Clash 1 production. The arena held 10K people, and that would leave about 1.5 million left for the fighters, not them. This is because they made minimum 3 million on Creator Clash 1 pay-per-view sales, and only 1.3 million went to the charities, and since Ian and Anisa are not giving any profits, that the estimated 1.7 million leftover money goes to production and fighter payouts. Production could have cost more than 200,000, but also we know that the amount Creator Clash 1 made was well over 3 million. I just didn't know how much more. So regardless, the fighters are 100% getting 5 figures each for fighting. In this tweet so far, has Beau Black's mentioned once that Ian and Anisa are the ones pocketing $1.3 million, according to what fucking Anisa was saying. Chat. Yo, what's up, Tipster? How you doing, brother? Asking a serious question, chat. Did at any point in this tweet, say directly that Anisa and Ian are pocketing $1.7 million? At one point in that tweet, did Beau Black say that? No, he didn't. Hell, I'll even show you the fucking video in question.
Last year tweeted out that the first Creator Clash sold at least 100k pay-per-view. This is an account that is followed by Idubbbz, and the tweet talking about the amount of pay-per-view sales was liked by Idubbbz's opponent in the last Creator Clash, Dr. Mike. Not 100% solid confirmation that this number is accurate, but pretty damn close. Now, I actually went to the Creator Clash in person last year, and the tickets cost about 55 Canadian dollars for me. Obviously, if you convert that to USD, that would be maybe closer to $40.
This is where autism comes into effect.
Than the pay-per-view, and there's early bird sales that cost a little less, so let's just round it to 30 USD. I think that's a pretty accurate amount for all of the potential variations. So by doing simple math, we can times 30 by 100,000 and come out with an amount of $3 million.
Exactly.
Now, if you were paying attention earlier in the video to when I showed the trailer for Creator Clash, Idubbbz showed a tweet where Creator Clash announced that they raised $1.3 million for charity, and with the total proceeds of Creator Clash 1 being at least 3 million, that means that the leftover amount that they paid for operational costs and the fighters is approximately 1.7 million. And again, this number is on the lower side, as we know over 100,000 pay-per-views were sold, we just don't know the exact amount, so this is the lowball minimum estimate. Now,
lowball minimum estimate, and this is all on top of that guesswork. Just based on what the creators were saying, not Ian and Anisa at the time, but along the lines of the creators are saying this is all 100% for charity, but Beau Black is talking about a potential that the fighters are also getting paid a bag.
obviously, that amount is also going to operational costs, not just the fighters, but I can't imagine those extra operational costs being that much, considering that Creator Clash 1 was held in Yulang Center, which had a capacity of 10k, and a venue like that would probably cost maybe 20k to rent out for the night, potentially more, even if we round it all the way up to 100K in operational costs, and then stack up another 100K for hiring the commentators or the announcer or security or anything else other than the fighters. That still leaves 1.5 million to split amongst the 24 fighters, meaning that each fighter is personally making within the ballpark of $60,000 that is just for them and not going to charity at all, which sounds...
At what point so far has Beau Black said that Anisa and Ian are pocketing $1.3 million or 1.5 or whatever the fuck she said? At what point did Beau Black say that? At what point? The point of the video, from what I am aware of, is that it's based around the idea of all the creators saying, "Oh, it's all for charity, and we don't get anything out of it." No, they get paid $62,000 fucking dollars. Allegedly get paid $62,000 because, again, this is all guesswork. 1.7, yeah. At no point has Beau Black said that once. Not in his tweet, not in the video so far.
It's quite a bit different than the image Idubbbz showed in his latest Creator Clash 2 video, where he tries to brag that his event is better than other influencer boxing events because all of the profit goes to charity, when that's not the case. All of the profit goes to charity and to the fighters who get paid to be in your charity boxing event. I don't know how Idubbbz and the rest of the Creator Clash fighters can be like, hey, we're better than these other events. We're actually doing it for charity. We're doing it for a good cause. We don't care about getting the bag, getting a good payday. It's all just for the kids with cancer. Then at the same time, these creators get paid thousands of dollars to do this event. Again, I don't...
There we go. At no point did Beau Black say that Anisa and Ian are pocketing $1.7 million. So this is them not actually looking at the video in its entirety or not understanding what Beau Black's position was. And they're just speaking out of their ass. I'm trying to be charitable to the two of you, but the problem is that you're making it very fucking difficult for me.
Ooh. What's the calculus on that one?
Well, they thought the production cost of the event was $100,000, so
Just in total.
in total, the whole thing.
That's amazing.
It was guessed. It was guesswork. It was based on preconceived. It was based on ideas from the first Creator Clash 1 all the way up to now. That's literally ridiculous. There's nothing in there that's insinuating that you're pocketing $1.7 million. Nothing. There's nothing insinuating that. So where the fuck did you get that idea from? And then laugh about it like that's all that Beau Black's had. Beau Black's is maybe the main one that I'm bringing up as a reference here. Maybe they're bringing up a reference of a different video, potentially. But Beau Black's is the channel that the H3 crew knows about. They know who Beau Black's is. And I wouldn't be surprised if Anisa and Ian know about Beau Black's as well.
That'd be great. Well, I can tell you how much it costs. Even we did the show for like 700 people. It cost. We ended up spending like $20,000.
Well,
or maybe from the
production
Twitter
is
space.
not
That's
cheap.
also
And,
true.
yeah, as somebody that comes from a broadcast background, I will compliment you two on the production. Both the first and the second Creator Clash, you know, especially the main event part, was really smooth, and I thought it was run really well. So
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. You're the best.
We added more staff this year, so everything went even smoother. And
exactly, Bozo. Beau Black's is just saying that all the money isn't going to charity like they said. He never said they were pocketing. Exactly. That's the position that I'm trying to show you guys, is that that's a very disingenuous statement that they just made. Or they just didn't watch the video in its entirety, or they just pigeonholed what they wanted to hear and try to deflect the criticism.
Head of broadcasting, he's so passionate about the project. I love him so much.
Cool.
And he really loves doing what he does. And this year he really made sure he talked to every fighter and made sure that their dreams came true for walkouts. And we had this wonderful, they were so good. We had this a woman working for us this year, Alyssa, who she wrangled all the talent and made sure everything was smooth. It was crazy. We had a lot of
She's a fan of the show too, and a legend.
Hey, let's go.
I left my robe in the stadium, and she brought it back to me at the hotel.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Last time we had you guys on after the first event, though, I said you guys got to make money. Have you not changed anything since then?
Maybe next year we've talked about taking a salary next year because it is more than a full-time job. I mean,
did you guys not take a salary at all?
No, not last year. This year I don't think we will. I don't know. We haven't. It won't be a big one if we do. It's on par with every other employee. It's kind of at the top-ish, but I don't know. We gotta look at some numbers and stuff before we make a decision on that.
Yeah, we just gotta figure it out. It's I mean we're not in any financial trouble. It's just obviously I get to take this year off, so we'll be fine.
We'll just start grinding.
We'll focus on YouTube and other things.
But next year we'll take we're reworking the framework, so we, our coworkers are making us take a salary next year, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, Bro, oh my god. See, you guys say the chat is fucking annoying me right now.
Why?
They go, stop talking about money, Ethan. I was like, what the fuck? You guys aren't interested in money? Like, you act like I'm the only one? Shut the fuck up, chat.
Man, Ethan really doesn't like his chat. Remember what he said? The audience gets me, and they get me for who I am now and who I was back then, and we have a great audience. Yeah, okay. You're getting shit on right now, bro. You don't like your audience. Look at that face. That's not a man that likes his audience. That's not a man that likes his audience. I like my audience. I think you guys are pretty cool. You guys support me, and you come out for these fucking little live streams. I appreciate it. But, like, he turns around and goes, yeah, my audience is great. Yeah. Dude, they're eating you alive for talking about money. Like, I know I was joking about it in the beginning. I was like, Ethan's talking about money again. But, like, I meant that as a joke. These people took it way too far. They're like, oh, why are you talking about money? Stop talking about it. He tried to drive where the show goes because they don't like what Ethan's talking about. Yeah, Ethan, sorry. Your audience is going to eat you alive.
They're annoying as shit sometimes, too. Just so you guys know.
They're annoying as shit.
It kind of feels like you...
That's great.
I mean, you do, like, I don't know. I feel like you would have a lot of fun talking to, like, a financial person if you brought, like a Graham Stephan or something like that on your podcast. Because there's so many, like, I don't know, interesting little discussions to be had, you know, around real estate, how to make money.
I don't care about investing all this shit. I just want to know how you're doing. Is that crazy? I want to know if you said you're not making money. Like, what the fuck?
I'm with you.
That's like a huge part of everyone's lives.
Yes.
Well, you need to
he's getting
You're not the
pissed.
one that's talked to us about
Stupid
it.
ass, dumbass chat, idiots.
Idiots.
It's my fucking show. Let me ask what the fuck I want.
Man, that's a man that hates his audience. You can see that on his face. I think he might hate this audience more than he hated the old one. I'm starting to see the cracks, bro. Don't pretend like you don't. I think the other audience that you had were a lot more integrated. They were a lot more interesting, varying of characters, all kinds of different people. Now it's like the old Trisha audience mixed with your hyper audience. Like, it's just the worst concoction of people for an audience to have. God. The mask is slipping. True, Bobby. True. No one likes a landlord. Yeah. I think he hates it, but all his old audience is gone now. That's what I'm thinking, and he's trying to say, I never liked my old audience. He misses them. He 100% misses them.
Yeah. No, that's valid.
That's valid.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You just know that we're very aware that we're fine, and we can do this for a few years without taking any sort of salary.
But don't. Why would you do that? I want you guys to take care of yourselves.
Yeah. Well, we are taken care of. We're good. Mm-hmm. We're smart. We're adults.
Yeah, but why are you going to dig into your whatever? Okay. See, y'all forgot my head.
Because our savings are
He's in total
our
denial.
savings are well stuffed.
No,
so
I also
we can pull from it.
We're very I think we're just very inactive and frugal people. Like, we don't have our house is meh. We drive a Subaru that got fucked a couple of years ago and haven't fixed it. Like, and we're fine. Like, neither of us really care. I just don't think we're really
okay. Okay.
Chat they want to know if you're fighting.
Like, DSP, he loves his chat. Yo, I just thought of something, and I'm an asshole for thinking it, but now it's come to my brain. I think Ethan's going to be the next DSP. After DSP retires, he's going to get old and bitter, and his audience is going to slowly but surely fade away, and he's going to start acting like DSP. That would be the wildest fucking ride in human history if Ethan just ends up live streaming until he's in his like 60s and he's like, I don't know, can somebody please pay, somebody donate, please. Like, he just has all detractors in his chat that just clip him when he says crazy shit. It's already happening. It's just he's got a way larger platform than DSP. That's actually hilarious. That's so funny. DSP, but never a millionaire.
Insurance.
There's health and life insurance.
This year I had health insurance. Last year I didn't.
Are you fucking crazy? You don't have health insurance?
I can't criticize that. I don't
what
have
the
it
hell?
either.
You guys are wild as shit for that.
The event did. The event had health insurance. Like, every fighter. Just
they were insured.
They were insured, health and life. And like, when you get checked, you get like a little sheet that's good for a month. You can just hand it in, and you'll get care for free.
Oh,
so.
Chad just pointed out what you're wearing, Ian. Thank you.
Team
Hell
Star.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you, buddy.
He's got the Teddy Fresh beanie and the Team Star Killer jacket. Yeah.
He loves that beanie so much. He wears it every day.
Is that right?
Yes.
We'll send you some new stuff. We've got all this great stuff coming out. We'll send you guys a whole package.
Hell yeah.
Oh, everybody loves your hair too, Anisa. Everyone's loving the
Oh.
blonde hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ela messaged me and told me. that
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
You know, this is a little bit of a personal question, but I am curious about it. And
True,
feel free
Rita.
to
Here we go.
not respond to it. But I know you had your breast augmentations removed.
Yeah.
Why are you asking that, Ethan? What the fuck? Did you just ask why her tits are gone? There's no way you just asked that question, bro. There's no shot you just asked that question. There's no way you just asked that question. Why her tits are gone. Ethan. Ethan. No! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh god, that's so funny. Thank you, Pigeon, for the 5. I'll let the TTS read that. That's amazing. Oh god, why did you ask that? Why did you ask that? What was the point of asking that, bro? It's a messed up question. I'm laughing because it's so shocking to me that he asked that question. I am curious. I am curious to see what she has to say, though. I guess the TTS isn't going to read out. Oh, there it is.
H3 is just ASP's brother. Ethan even has his own chill streams where nothing bad happens, no detractors clip him, and his audience love him wink.
True. True.
Recently, and I'm just curious about that because you got him in and you didn't have him for that long.
Yeah.
And when I saw you, I met you guys in person a couple years ago, and you're very excited about it. So I'm just kind of curious what that journey was like for you.
I think the biggest thing for me that I'm finding out now as an adult is that I'm like almost 100% sure that I have autism, and I'm very.
So you're undiagnosed. You haven't gotten a diagnosis. Okay. Because I've heard, yeah, so it's sensory issues and everything like that with autistic people. I'm not shitting on that. I'm not going to shit on that. The self-diagnosed part is interesting to me. You should definitely go get checked and diagnosed if that's true. I don't know. That's a weird one. I'm not gonna shit on it. Not gonna shit on it.
Sensory, and I should have known this about myself. Like, I can't have fake nails or fake lashes or extensions. I always get really antsy. I don't like the feeling of something that isn't a part. It's just a sensory thing. So I had these implants in all the time, and I told the surgeon, I was like, I like how they look. I can feel them all the time. And so the surgeon told me, like, oh, you'll forget that they're there in a couple months, and I definitely didn't. It just like got worse, to the point where I just like I needed them out of my body. And it's not like I think it is specifically like a sensory thing for me.
Interesting.
That's
where
fair.
I just couldn't do it anymore.
Oh wow. So now that I guess you got them out, you feel everything's all good.
So good. And to be honest, like I think I don't know, it was kind of a win for me because I really learned to appreciate
I know it doesn't
my body just
necessarily
feeling good and not
so the
worrying.
thing is it doesn't necessarily mean autism, and I think she's alluding to that, or like she thinks that she has autism. Like, I understand the sensory argument. I had this argument already before doing this stream, or like asking questions, really. It doesn't mean that you're autistic. It doesn't mean that you're autistic. It doesn't mean that. Oh my fucking god. That doesn't mean you're autistic.
About, you know, it looking a certain way, and now I feel like just thankful to have a functioning body, which is kind of cool.
Interesting. Well, there it is. That's a whole journey. Fantastic.
Great story.
So, chat's fucking annoying.
Stop looking at it.
Yeah, but I want to say, so you guys are about to start screening for number 3 recruiting. You have interesting people reaching out, or do you?
30, right? Wasn't it?
You guys have an opinion because
Thank you, Ethan.
That means a lot. It really does mean those people. So.
Oh, thank you. And there's pituitary on the line for you. And Tina has expressed.
Oh god, I don't care about
I'd actually
Lena
die.
boxing.
Yeah.
Where is
Before main event, because a lot of go to support.
You threw in the towel, AB. I'll say this.
Like, he's an absolute fucking like gold mine of a human. Like, you put him in, you just talk to him in front of a camera for an hour.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, putting out, going.
Oh.
You on your main.
Hey guys, I have an announcement for the people that just showed up to the chat. To the 130 people watching right now, if you weren't watching earlier by some chance, I have an announcement for you. I'm going to let Ian actually take it away, and we're going to speculate.
Channel? You have to say who it's
yes. Like, mind of a human. Like, you put him in, you just talk to him in front of a camera for an hour, and you're just going to get entertainment. Like, you know, you can put him in front of anyone, and it's just like everything that's said is funny. So.
Oh, do you want to hint at maybe what else you're going to do on your main channel?
So, chat, what do you think he's going to do on his main channel? I'm curious what the chatters have to say who don't know what's going to be said next. Oh, you guys aren't going to like it.
You have to say who it's about.
Yes, on my main channel, I'm going to be addressing controversies, and I'm going to be putting out I'm going to be putting out a content cop.
Yes.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, chat? The content cop is coming back, allegedly. The content cop is coming back. Now, I've had... No, hold on. Before everyone gets excited and starts soying out about a content cop. Before... God damn it, content cop. My wife's OnlyFans, goddamn. Listen, before everyone starts to soy out about hearing the words content cop, calm down. Calm down. Let me explain to you why you shouldn't soy out about this. The beauty of what content cop was, right, is that it was so brutal in its delivery at certain points. Not all content cops were like super crazy, right? But it had that edgy humor going with it as well. The edgy humor's gone now. He's not doing that. So it's not going to have the same edge. It's not going to be like what you think it's going to be. If you remember the old Keemstar skits and the Rice Gum skits and the Rice Gum song of like the rape song, did it feel good though? That's not coming back. None of this stuff. You need to calm down before you start to soy the fuck out. Now let's speculate on who or what the content cop's going to be.
He going to do what?
Content cop. Let's speculate on what the new content cop's going to be. I have an idea, but I want to see if you could pick up on what I'm putting down here. He says he's going to be addressing controversies. I doubt. So I had an argument with somebody. It can't be Froggy or Sam. I don't believe that Froggy or Sam are on the docket. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because Sam Hyde, if Ian tries to do a content cop on him, he's fucked. He's absolutely fucked. He will not survive. He will add the final nail in his coffin and kill his channel. If he does that, it'll be over. Froggy, that would be too harsh to go in on Froggy unless he does it with like a deft touch, and then the whole audience will turn on him. So what's left? He said addressing controversies. Hey, chat. Let me ask you, who does he have an issue with at the current moment? Not Sam Hyde. Let's move past Sam Hyde. I want you to guess. Clouds is close. It's not one particular person. It's controversies. Keemstar, you're getting close. He already did Keemstar. Commentary channels. Exactly, Robin. Exactly. Good job, Robin. Good job. I believe, and I've had this conversation with a handful of people, right? I've had this conversation with people. I truly believe that Idubbbz is going to run a commentary community content cop on all the people that were inspired by him to take up the mantle in doing harsh commentary or edgy commentary or commentary in general. I actually believe that. I really do. Now, you're saying to yourself, Chris, what makes you think that? Look at how he's been dealing with what he's been dealing with for like a solid 2 years, a year to 2 years to maybe even 3 now. The commentary community has been shitting on him for a while. And a lot of them grew up with Idubbbz's content and Keemstar's content and H3H3's content. Scarce, all those guys. Now it's created its own little subculture on YouTube. And Idubbbz is one of the progenitors of the commentary community, much like Leafy. I believe Idubbbz is going to take up the mantle of trying to knock down the commentary community a peg. I think it's going to be the worst content cop ever made if he does that. Now, I don't hate Idubbbz, right? Like, I don't want him to not succeed, right? Like, I don't want him to not succeed because I don't hate people. I don't want to see people fail, like, because that just means that it's stupid shit, you know? Like, there's only a handful of people I wanted to see fail, and you could guess who those people were, but I don't go out of my way to do shit to them to, like, force them to fail, right? I don't think it's just going to be like Nick, Beau Black's, Augie, Tipster, all those guys, right? I think it's going to be a video about the overall community using people as references that are pillars in the community, right? I have a weird feeling that's what's going to happen. I really feel like that's what's going to happen. And Idubbbz, I'm telling you right now, dude, I'm new to this. I'm new to this shit. I'm a year in. Close to a year in. We're almost a year of doing live streams, guys. Can you believe that? We have 2 more months till my full year of making this channel like what it is now. A whole year. I am very excited for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to support, you can. But Ian, I need you to understand this. Within a year, right now, how I see you and the time that you have been, I want to say diminishing. I'm going to say diminishing over the time frame that you have been active and what you've done to your reputation, your channel, all that stuff. I think of a hit piece on the community that you built. That is the worst idea that you can have. This community will eat you alive, bro. I'm being perfectly honest. It's not like the RFC community or the Oreo community. I'm talking about the overall commentary community. I'm talking about commentary as a whole. I'm not talking about the RFC people. I'm not talking about the Salvo people. I'm not talking about the Keemstar people. I'm talking about everybody. If you try making a blanket content cop on all of the people that have levied criticism against you and your controversies and try to like one-up them, it's not going to end well for you. They're better than you now. I'll be honest. A lot of them are better than you. And they will run laps around you now. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Now, I might be wrong. You know? I might be wrong. I might be entirely wrong. But that's how it comes across to me. That's my opinion. And I think a content cop on the whole community is a bad idea. I don't see it working out in your favor, bro. I really don't.
Oh.
You think it's about his past content? See, that's another argument that I've seen is that he might do a content cop on his past content. I've seen that argument. And that would be the cringiest goddamn thing that he would do is if he did a content cop on his old self. Like that would be the worst case scenario other than going after Sam. Worst case scenario. I don't think it would be cool. I think it would just show like how disconnected he is from like the actual criticisms of like what is going on, why people don't respect him anymore or have issues with him or valid criticisms against him. If he does a retrospective on himself or a content cop on himself for his previous actions, it's not going to change anything. If anything, it's just going to make him look like he's self-deprecating even further and going down the hole of being like, oh, everything I am is garbage, which is ridiculous. Have some pride in what you used to do, bro. Have some pride in that shit. Like, don't completely forsaken it. You can grow and change, but don't like completely shit on it.
fucking go, baby.
A content
dude.
pop about controversy related to controversies.
That might be
No,
that might be
sure, yeah.
sure. Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
content.
I am. This is a very vague tease, so don't get like too
Have
excited.
you filmed it? It's in. Is it being edited? How deep in the
No,
process
no.
are
It's
we?
just now that all this stupid event's done with, I can focus on my true passions, making content cops.
Well, that's
Remember when he said he retired from Content Cops? I wonder what pushed him out of it.
that's something to look forward to. That's exciting.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
guys,
And that's it. That is it. That is the entire section of Ian, Anisa, and H3 doing an interview. We've gone over everything. We were fair to them in the beginning. We gave a conversation point by point as to why it's a bit of an issue that they're going the way that they're going about it. But hey, you know, they're human beings. They grow. They change. I'm okay with that. But maybe understand why people are mad at you instead of putting them under a full blanket statement of like they're all a bunch of edgelord losers, right? So chat, I want to ask you, let's see here. Do you want one more video? And I swear to you, this video is hilarious. I know Leon's going to roll his fucking eyes. With me saying that. But I was shown.
New donation from Final Flash.
Oh shit, Final Flash with the direct dono. Let me check that out. New donation. Thank you, Final Flash. Appreciate that, dude. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I have to open up Kofi. Let's see here. One more video. Okay. Kofi with the 5. The new contact cop is gonna be on squirrels. Yeah, it'll be on squirrels, bro. 100%. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that, bro. Every time Chris says a video is funny, I know he's lying. Well, you're gonna be proven wrong, douchebag. So, let's see here. Does anyone remember the guy that did the established titles as a scam thing? Does anyone remember that? Does anyone remember it all? Make sure you like the stream, by the way. We have 116 people watching, but only 66 likes. Let's get that shit up. Guys, how many of you guys remember the established titles guy? Yeah, I recall. Yeah, the knockoff CoffeeZilla. Okay. So he made a video. A bit defensive, Chris. I'm projecting. I'm malding. This guy made a video. I don't even know how to start this off. How am I going to start this off without the chat immediately exploding and being like, why the fuck are we talking about this? Okay, I'm just going to say it. Scott Schaefer made a video about bestiality channels on YouTube. And this might be the funniest video I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, unironically. The amount of times that the man repeats himself and how boring he is, it's actually hilarious. Like, I was shown this in a Discord, and I started cracking the fuck up, and so did the rest of us. Like, we were laughing our asses off because there were certain parts of this video that are so fucking ridiculous that I couldn't stop but laugh. Let's just watch it, see how it goes, see what happens.
So what we're going to be talking about today is the most disgusting and inappropriate material I have ever seen on YouTube.
I want you guys to pay attention to how many times he repeats himself on the point that bestiality is bad. Pay attention to that.
By far.
We'll keep a
Nothing
tracker.
close. Obviously, this video is for adults. Children need to run from the room, not walk, run from the room. This content isn't even safe for adults, what we're going to be talking about. This should not exist, and it actually breaks YouTube's guidelines. It breaks their policies, so it shouldn't be on the platform at all. But the channels that we're gonna take a look at, they're kind of trying to. That's
the funny part of this pro grip, is that the delivery is so fucking ass. The delivery is so bad, but the content, and yeah, it's bad, obviously. Bestiality bad, but the delivery is so awful. I love this video.
Be dishonest as to what type of content they're actually pushing. So it seems to be like YouTube apparently doesn't know that what they're pushing should not be on the platform. We're going to be talking about. So what we're going to be talking about is both zoophilia and bestiality. And this content, zoophilia, there's a bunch of this content on YouTube, and several of these channels actually have direct links to bestiality content. It should not exist at all. Yeah, so we're gonna get into
We'll
it.
let
One thing I
this
want to say
go.
before we actually
This
look
guy
at the channels
takes so
is
long.
obviously I do not condone any harassment of any of these channels. Please do not harass anyone. I want to make that very clear. Don't leave hateful comments or anything. All I ask is that you report these channels to YouTube. That's all you got to do, because the channel should not exist on YouTube. So just report it. Don't harass the individuals at all. So now, before we get into the actual...
I love this. This is my favorite thing. I know I'm nitpicking. I know. But I love this. I love this so much. Remember, if anyone in the chat remembers, and I think Nick used to do this, is where he would pull up the definition of doxing on screen, and people gave shit to Nick of being like, this is the exact definition of doxing, right? Like, he would get like the Webster's Dictionary version or whatever. This dude goes through a full-blown breakdown of zoophilia, and he gets the fucking definition from Wikipedia of all fucking places, which is the worst goddamn place that you should go to get definitions on, like, the most deranged shit, because it's always modified. It's always edited. There's always something ridiculous. I find this fucking hilarious that he went to fucking Wikipedia to get this shit. Leon just doesn't find what I find funny, and that's okay. I just find this hilarious. Like, fucking Wikipedia. Wiki is the place of truth. No, it's not. You're coping. You're coping. Wikipedia is always off with a bit of information. Yeah, that's what your teachers told you, but that's the Matrix trying to tell you that you're wrong. Scott Schaefer is going to show us why zoophilia is bad.
Channel, I want to go over just what actually we're talking about, the difference between zoophilia and bestiality. So this is the Wikipedia definition. Zoophilia is a paraphilia in which a person experiences a sexual fixation on non-human animals. Bestiality instead refers to cross-species sexual activity. So zoophilia basically is when you're thinking, you have sexual feelings for an animal, but you don't actually act on them. Bestiality is when you actually go through with the act, right? That is illegal in most of the U.S. I think it's like 46 states. It is legal, and depending on the state, some.
Okay, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this cut real quick? It's not a live stream at all. It is a properly edited video. This dude, instead of reshooting the part where he goes, it's illegal in 46 states, just reshooting the video, he proceeds to say, oh, it's legal, just puts a border that says illegal, and just continues on. I don't think he actually fucking edits these videos. I don't think he actually, like, watches these videos before. Like, why? Why? You could have just recorded it again. What is the point of the graphic? And then he's explaining the difference between zoophilia and bestiality. Thank you for explaining to me what the fuck that is again. Fuck.
Some it's a misdemeanor, others it is a felony. You can go away for a very long time. So not only should this not be on YouTube, it's illegal. I have reported these channels to YouTube.
How many times has he said the word illegal in the past 2 minutes? I want to say 7, maybe 8. I lost fucking count. I don't even know. Guys, if you didn't know, bestiality is bad. If you didn't know, chat, zoophilia is bad. Fucking your neighbor's dog is a bad thing. If you didn't know that, let me repeat it to you again, because I want to be like Scott here and repeat myself 50 times. Fucking your dog, cat, bird, hamster, fish, bad. It's bad. Don't do that. Please. Again, I'm going to repeat myself to be like Scott. Don't fuck your neighborhood dog. Don't fuck your fish. Don't fuck your cat. Don't fuck any animal that you own, or any animal for that matter. Don't fuck horses. Don't fuck cows. Don't fuck birds. Oh my God.
I will be reporting this to the FBI as well, because this is crimes. There are crimes that are being involved in this YouTube channel, but I just wanted to make it very clear what zoophilia
the more you
and
know, chat.
Bestiality, the difference between those two are. Now, how I found this channel, generally I go on Reddit and I try and find, news stories potentially that I could be making videos about. One subreddit that I'm involved in.
I love the Reddit that gets pulled up that they're talking about zoophilia. I love this. I love the Reddit he pulls up. It's fucking Subordinary Gamers subreddit. He brings up the Subordinary Gamers subreddit, and he's like, yep, this is where I found out about the zoophilia. I peruse the Subordinary Gamers subreddit all day in hopes that I can find a story, and he finds one about zoophilia on YouTube. It's fucking amazing. Oh my God. And he just has Mudahar's fucking profile. The fucking title being and a group of friends found a zoophile YouTuber. There's so many zoophile channels, guys. It's not new.
He is Some Ordinary Gamers. He has a very active subreddit. And this person posted this about 15 hours ago, talking about how they found a channel named Aluski, I think that's how you pronounce it, claiming it is a zoophilia channel on YouTube. And obviously I needed to check it out and see if this is actually true, right? And it turns out it's actually much worse than that. It's not just zoophilia. The creator that created this channel, sorry, this is a really difficult subject to talk about, but
it's a very difficult subject. Hey guys, it's a very difficult subject to talk about bestiality. Let me tell you about it. It's fucking terrible, and you're a horrible human being if you engage in it. It's that easy. Scott, why did you have to make a 14-minute video and continue to drag out saying bestiality bad, bestiality bad, bestiality bad? Bro, you should just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Use your words. Use your words. It's very easy. Watch. I'll do your opening for you. Hey guys, I was doing an investigation on a subreddit, and I found out that there's actually a channel that disguises itself as a zoophilia channel, but they actually engage in bestiality. Bestiality means that you have relations with your animal, while zoophilia means that you only think about having relations with your animal. Let's get right into it. I just did it! It's that fucking easy! Oh my god, it's incredible! Instead of spending 3 minutes of my life explaining the same fucking point 50 goddamn times, I just did it in 2 seconds.
The creator who actually created this channel, they actually have bestiality. They're promoting it. They have direct links to it. So yeah, let's get into it. And I do want to show you that it is against YouTube's policies. This is YouTube guidelines right here. You can see things that are not allowed, bestiality or promotion of bestiality, not allowed on the platform at all. So if we actually go to the channel...
Guys, bestiality is not allowed on YouTube. Come on. Come on, guys. Oh, no.
This is the channel that they were talking about, Alusky or something like that. They have 8K subscribers, 291 videos, and you can see they have a lot of videos about their dog. Their Rottweiler is a female Rottweiler, and they actually refer to their Rottweiler as their wife.
Really already hates
titles,
this.
You can see, update on the wife broken nail. They're not referring it to their dog, their friend. Their dog is their wife. That is how
they're not referring to the dog as like their friend or their dog. They're referring to it as a wife. This person calls their dog this person calls their dog their wife. Isn't that insane? I just did all of that within less than 20 seconds of you just expouting shit. Come on, dude. Pick up the pace. You're more boring than the fucking quartering.
They refer to it. Now, if you actually go to the popular tag, you can see, and I'll actually have to block out part of this because the thumbnail is basically just the vagina of the dog right in the center of the thumbnail. That's what it is. And it says Rottweiler wife in heat. Rottweiler wife, not just Rottweiler dog, Rottweiler wife in heat breeding. Now, if you actually click on it, and I won't show you.
What? Why did he have to click on it? Why? It literally just has the title and the thumbnail already blurred out. Why did you have to click on it and then zoom in to get the effect that it's like, yeah, dude, this dude is showing his dog's vagina in heat. Like, why do I have to see a zoom in on it? Why'd you click on it? What's the point of clicking on it? What are you adding more to this? Please. It's enough to know. You didn't have to click on it. Most people don't even click on the video.
I'll block out the actual inappropriate part. The entire video is just the camera staring directly at the dog's vagina while it's in heat. That's the entire video. And you can see that this video has 3 million views. Okay. So
3 million people. That's fucking disgusting. I'll admit that, Scott. Good find that you found this horrible fucking website, this horrible fucking channel, right? Like full endorsement on that. Good. You're doing the Lord's work finding these fucking degenerates. Your delivery is terrible. But 1.3 million people watching this, all of those 1.3 million people need to be put on a fucking watch list.
Clearly, there's a lot of people who either want to watch this or got it recommended to them. And again, this video is not educational. There's nothing funny or entertaining about it in any way. It's just staring at the dog's vagina. That's the whole point.
Guys, it's not funny at all. This video isn't entertaining or funny. You're just staring at a dog's pussy. My God.
Now, what's really interesting is if you actually go to the comments and you can see that the actual creator of the channel responded to this comment, says, my sanity less faster than your dog. Less faster than your dad, sorry. And if you actually scroll down, one person says, bro, is this shit even?
I just hate how he records shit. Like, the main thing is he just keeps fucking repeating himself. That's like all he does. And there's literally a point. I want to read the bio of this channel. Oh, yeah. This whole sequence right here I could just skip to this sequence because he talks about that forever. He talks about a sequence and he shows where people could go get the bestiality link. Apparently, this channel has linked bestiality to their community page, and he just talks about it forever. He doesn't have to show that. He just shows where you can find the link to the bestiality for some ungodly fucking reason.
I'll explain in just a minute. But basically, it just talks about, here are some pictures of my beloved husband. And the husband is a dog.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I want to read this. I want you to read this. I want you to read this. I love the description of this person's channel. It's not schizophrenic at all. It's not schizophrenic at all. I swear, chat. It's not schizophrenic. Let me read this. A proud vegan and zoo dog lover and YouTube main zoo activist since 2005. I debate, educate, and ridicule zoophiles or bigots. Damn, Shadow Humor with the big 50. Bro, you're fucking killing it. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro. You're the best. Genuinely appreciate that. Let's keep reading this. My personality is stoic and introverted. I don't know how that's a thing. I don't know how you have those two personality types in one person, but sure. Let's get the 07s for Shadow Humor for the 50. Let's see here. I am very intelligent with an average IQ of 134. I don't believe you. I enjoy gaming, dogs, anime, manga, animation, drawing, electronic music, and did I mention I enjoy dogs? Holy shit. I am an ally to all sexualities without exception. I'm not a bigot nor a hypocrite. FYI, supporting all sexuality does not mean I support crimes that a few individuals of those sexualities do. For example, if I say I support the homophiles, yes, the word homophiles was used, that doesn't mean I support homophiles that do rape. Okay, cool. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that clarification. That's amazing. I'm against criminal acts, and I support victimless acts. If a sexuality does something victimless, I support that. If they do something criminal, crime defined as an act that creates a victim, I do not support that. I'm very against the major religions for obvious reasons. They want to kill us. Is this Jalen's side channel? Anyways, so I advocate against this harmful place. I'm going to hell for that one. But yeah, basically Scott just continues on and drones on and on and on and on. It repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats. It doesn't shut the fuck up. It's the worst video ever made. I don't want to make you guys sit through this. And to be honest, I think I really encroached the Dave's time slot. Is Dave live right now? Let me check. Is Dave live? I don't believe Dave is live. No. Okay, so Dave's not live. Who's live right now? Damn. All right. There we go. Am I getting Dead Island 2? No, I don't think I'm getting Dead Island 2. If I'm being perfectly honest, I have no desire to. I don't know. I don't really care. Let me see here. Just double checking everything. Seems like we're good. Riv is ill, so no show. Oh, that sucks. Rivy's sick. I hate when that happens. Rivy's a good boy. He's a good man. He's a good old man. He's a good man. He's a good old man. I'm just making sure where I'm at in the stream right now. Okay, cool. All right, guys. I think we're going to be calling it here. Make sure when there is... No, Leon. I'm getting off. I need to eat food. Next time, bro. Next time. But thank you all for watching today. I want to give a big shout out to Shadow Humor, who donated the 50. I want to give a big shout out to Pigeon Vanguard Dice for all the support. Codes, Isaac Hemler, and JFA. I definitely want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully we can keep that support going for the next stream, but thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. If anything, we'll be potentially doing a live stream on Twitch tomorrow, so just keep notifications on for Twitch. If you don't follow me there already, there's a link in the description. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.